Give me a countdown. Chat, welcome back. This is your boy Shado Gaming, and we are back with the Valorant Summer Series, brought to you by Guam Windward Memorial, Guam Army National Guard, and of course Heavy Hitters. This is your Laddie Esports League. We're back. We're back. It's been a year. How y'all doing? 52
Good,
people
man.
in the viewers, and of course I'm joined by my co-commentator Damimin. How you doing today, man?
What up, guys? The Meeman here. I am doing great. How are you? How are you guys
Doing
doing in chat? Oh, sorry,
Looks like we
sorry.
got some Spectrum support, you know. These guys are cool. We got, of course, on the list here, Sorrow, Blade. I know Darkness personally. He is, in fact, a fighting game community veteran, also known as Blaze. That's his real name. And, of course, Claudsy. And then, of course, we have a mixture of people in the CLC and the GGU teams on the left with, or on the right, uh, with I believe RxG21 is a part of CLC and Juxing Moves is part of GGU. And you're seeing a really pretty much a standard composition on the attacker side where actually no, you're rocking 2 sentinels and 1 duelist with 1 initiator. With smokes as well, with I bottled water. So they're gonna have a really good time getting into sight and getting good defense on the retake. However, they're not gonna have a good time actually getting into the site because they only have Jet. Meanwhile, on the left side on Spectrum team, they do have smokes in the form of Astra, and they do have a lot of entry fragging potential with Darkness playing KO, Blade playing Phoenix, Sorrow playing Reyna, and they do have, of course, Classy playing a Sentinel role when they're doing the defense. So they have a decent defense, a very more balanced comp than I would say against Team Rush. But I don't know exactly how it's gonna go. Both teams are technically, this is their first real league match. Yeah, so this is their first game. It's crazy. Their first league match in general.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is the first game in general. As we hop into the game, what do you expect? Both from coming from both these teams. Do you know some of these players?
Yes, I do. I know that I don't know Darkness is no stranger to competitive level of play. He does play in tournaments. He traveled, I think he traveled a little bit to play in the Philippines, as well as other games or rather other tournaments for Super Smash Brothers Melee. But you know, this is a completely different game, completely different genre. But he is not he's not a stranger to tournament jitters, so he is more controlled when it comes to that. However, we do have two players in Rush that have played in the previous Valorant Summer League series in RxG21 and Juxing Moves. But I'm seeing more of a rush immediately into A site, A long, getting information from RxG21, using that drone to push into site to see who is there. You're going to be seeing Astra and Phoenix on Rush's side. Athena getting that orb. And look, I like the split between Rush. They already took A short for free.
That is true. They're
Juxing Moves
going in.
pushing in. And the limitation of having only 1 duelist doesn't really matter when you get the site for free like that. Spectrum needs to really have some defense on A tree side. And look at that, perfect defense for comp for defense on retake.
True. As we do get
Oh
in, we see
my
these
gosh, and everyone's just going down. We have a retake defense still with Juxing Moves taking down Sorrow. Kind of scrambled eggs, honestly. Kind of scrambled eggs. That shouldn't have happened in the general, just because A was completely defenseless on tree side, and you're gonna see probably an adjustment from Phoenix on Spectrum side in Blade, possibly going to be holding tree even more so, because Juxing Moves literally ran into A short. Like
True.
there shouldn't be
He dashed
any
in it
instance of
too.
that.
He, like, for free, like zero retake possibilities from them. Honestly.
I mean, they definitely did have the retake, but that did not have happened in the first place. And you're seeing already Rush moving along to B. I think this might have a little bit of a different outcome, mainly because they have to deal with mid, which is honestly a harder area to deal with. Ooh, Spectrum Blade taking down Athena in A short or in mid, but Juxin moves getting that trade. Sorrow going down by Eye Bottled Water, and the attack is going on really well in mid. And finally, RXG21 and Ava moving into sight, but there's the bomb plant. Interesting plant spot,
area.
but now you're only having Phoenix and Astra moving in for the retake. Kind of a hard play, but they do. It's basically a anti-eco round, so they're gonna try to kill at least one or two. That's the best outcome right now. It's just to try to remove their gun from play, but it looks like they won't be. So now, if you notice, only 4 people on Team Rush's Team Rush have guns. They don't need to upgrade at all.
I agree.
And because of that, you call that basically a bonus round. So now Spectrum basically has nothing. They're gonna force some force buy, and I don't agree with it too much. They're force buying on
This is round 3, yeah.
essentially round 3, yeah, and having the Spectre, they're kind of having an even matchup, but they're ruining their economy because of it. If they saved instead, then you would have a better chance of getting real guns on round 3. But Klotzy actually picking up that Phantom, and I don't know how much I agree with that, mainly because if she dies, then you're basically SOL.
Giving for upgrade, yeah. We do see Juxin move is going into A short possibly here. Phoenix is waiting for him to. Oh, and Phoenix does get the kill on Juxin move, but Ava gets the refrag onto Blade. Now looks like Rush has gotten into A site for free. What will Spectrum do?
Spike planted.
Let's see.
Spectre doing a
Everything-
pretty decent job on trying to slowly but surely make their way into sight. Sorrel taking down RXG21. I think they're waiting for the opportunity for someone to possibly flash or try to displace or create some sort of scramble situation. But Ava taking down both Trey and Klotzy, doing a great job on that retake defense. But Sorrel coming in from the flank. Oh, and he aims for the bot instead. Darkness, Blaze opting to save. I think he should have tried picking up Klotzy's Phantom, but it's a little too late.
True.
Yeah.
I wonder, will anyone be able to pick it up? I don't think anyone will, actually.
These guys are so far ahead.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. That was a bonus round that they won.
And he doesn't get the save. Ugh.
Yeah, the huge bonus round. And of course, guys, if you didn't know, if the bomb or if the spike blows up and you are still alive and you die, you get no loss bonus. So you actually Darkness is at a huge disadvantage
Nice.
in economy. Actually, all of them are because they all full bot. Like it's tough. It's tough. Economy is a very important aspect of tactical shooters like CS:GO and of course Valorant. And you're seeing Ava, Bottled Water, and Athena still using Spectres because why not, right? Like
True,
there's no need
do
to
have
upgrade.
Deco.
You should
Yeah.
run.
Oh, looks like Killjoy does. Was that a Killjoy ult? That was
no.
a Killjoy ult.
Yeah, Killjoy's ult from Ava right there, but Athena trying to do a little tricky angle on B main, but immediately look at that. Ava, the Sentinel, was able to just completely rush in, but there's 3 down by Spectrum, so it's a 2v5. This is a great opportunity for Ava. Oh, nice 2K. But Blade finally taking them down and finally putting themselves on the board is Spectrum at 1-3.
Well, that was a good round taken by Spectrum there. They were able to get, even coming back from an eco loss, being able to come back and pick up the 5-piece and win that round.
Yeah, and even though they won, they're still opting to buy half shields. I don't really necessarily agree with half shields at all when you have enough money for it, because that 25 extra health is like a phantom headshot, you know? And all of them are playing phantoms except Ava, so having full health will basically keep you away from dying from a headshot from a phantom.
Makes sense. Well, as we look at the coming up to this next round, we do see Rush is kind of split. They aren't doing their normal push one side at the moment.
Yeah, more of a default, which is really good, especially if you're losing. If you lost a round, finally, it's finally back. It's good time to go back to default and try to get some picks, and then finally push the advantage, which Ava is doing in great effect. Already, immediately taking down Tree. They're going to be moving in, and unfortunately, Rush is still not rotating the A. And I feel like that's a sort of a failure in communications because now they have a free plant.
Agreed. It looks like now it's only up to Klodzy and Sora to come take up the retake, but Athena does take out Sora at A short. Now it's up to Klodzy. What can she do? But she can't do anything as Athena takes out Klodzy for the last round there.
Yeah, Ava's been doing amazing work. 11 kills, only 1 death and 1 assist. Huge crucial kills from Ava in the past couple rounds. So it's really someone to look at for probably all of the attack. Honestly, Ava is smurfing right now, like mad smurfing.
Yeah, 11 100%. That last round was wild. She like picked off 2 guys from smoke. It was pretty incredible pickoffs.
And if you noticed, what I mentioned earlier is half shields do not prevent you from dying by a Phoenix or by a Phantom headshot. And Ava, actually, he was using a Vandal, so it didn't matter anyway. So like her mid control is so good.
True. As we do see, it's a little. Looks like Rush is playing it a little slower than what they've been doing for the last few rounds. As you see Sora taking out eye bottle water, and then Ava getting Sora.
And there's a great trade by Ava. Ava again with Blade getting taken down in mid. Why? I'm not too sure why Spectrum started pushing out from that defensive smoke like that. Like, it was unnecessary to try to push and try to force a trade there. And now, because of that, it's a 3v5 situation. I really want to see Spectrum play more passive defense and more... more passive defense in general. They're pushing out to try to get frags and playing this aggressive defense on mid, which is unnecessary, especially with Ava there. I think you learned your lesson. You shouldn't be there anymore. You should just chill in pizza, in market, play the default defense, wait for the scramble situation in the choke points of B main and market or A main and tree, and focus on that rather than trying to go for a long range engagement and just getting bopped in the head by Ava, you know?
True, agreed. As we do get into the next round, we do see Rush is looking to probably force into A site. Things are going a little... Oh,
yeah, here we go.
Drone does come out.
A.
Yeah, and this is looking like a full send. Oh,
Oh,
there's the ult.
Oh, yes. There's the Killjoy ulti.
This is already Spectrum's key to like rotate immediately. You're seeing Blade on the bottom of defense pushing out from B main, going in to try to secure at least the site is clear. And here comes a rotate back out of A. And I think Blade is actually going to be caught in a bad spot if he stays in that position.
True. Blade, either he gets caught here or he can probably get a few picks as well. We don't know.
Oh, Ava doing such a great job. Ava doing a great job keeping everyone in A. Spectrum finally getting juxing moves. Ava taking down Trey though. Can Ava do a one-man army? RxG21 taking down Blade, and this is free B right now. Spectrum hasn't rotated yet.
True, but Spectrum Sora takes out Athena in a short.
Man, they could have just gone straight to B.
Wait a minute, the fake of the century is happening. I think this is impromptu faking right now because you're seeing Darkness and Klodzy moving back into mid. Actually, and there's RxG21 and Juxing moves moving into B main. If they could take out Darkness, there's a free plant with 24 seconds on the clock. They have to make a play.
I need to make a play soon.
True, Ava is creeping into A.
Oh.
Looks like Sora's going through mid. Didn't notice that Ava is right behind. Ava might be able to get a good flank here onto Darkness. And now they're onto sites. Rush is now on site planting.
Nice volley to create some space.
You see Darkness. A lot of ults coming out of this round here. As we do see RSGX21 taking out Sora, but Klodzy taking out eye-bottled water. What can they do? Ava taking out Klodzy. Now it's all up to Darkness. What can he do? It's slowly playing it slow here. He does know probably where Ava is. Oh, but he catches RxG, but RxG21 taking out Darkness.
Yeah, Darkness is in a bad spot there. He was pushed all the way into sight, couldn't get any information because he was stuck in that corner. Ava taking down Klodzy meant that he already knew that Alva was in CT. So he was tough. It was tough. It was really tough for him to be in that position, especially with no utilities like that. And you're seeing kind of a switch up here. I think Darkness is going to be taking tree with Blade. Yeah, I think he's going to try to confirm mid control. Oh no, it looks like he's going back into mid.
True.
Yeah, they're going to go straight mid market, and then yeah, Sorrow playing that pizza market mid area. But they're playing default right now on Rush's side, so it's going to be slow. And here comes again this overextension kind of where they don't really need to overextend like that, but that was actually great timing by Sorrow.
Agreed. I think now that the jitters are gone from the Spectrum side, they are able to play a little bit better now. They're starting to catch up, do a little and catch on to what Rush has been doing lately.
Yeah, you're going to see Sorrow and RxG21 possibly going to be doing an exchange there, and there it is. RxG21 taking down Sorrow in mid. Covering that mid control would be so huge, but here comes Darkness. Actually going to be pushing out from a... Going to be pushing out of mid. Oh no, he's actually behind CT spawn. Okay, good. And it looks like it's actually a save round by... Yeah, it's a half by Spectrum. Suppressed. And the cool thing about KO skill, of course, is if you suppress a character or an agent, it tells you which agent you suppress, so you actually have a lot of information by just throwing out that knife. Clancy with the headshot, taking down Ava, bop him in the neck. But there's a trade by Athena. And unfortunately, Juxi moves taking down Darkness, and the last one left is Trey. Trey, I would suggest trying to pick up a gun and save, but
10 seconds left.
Not too much in the way, because there's not too many guns that they can pick up.
True, maybe he takes out Juxing move here on the left, though. It's possible.
Oh,
Never mind.
no,
I think he takes him out.
No.
Interesting way of clearing a corner. I mean, there wasn't necessarily any reason to check Heaven when you were just from there. So, I think he maybe would have looked into the site that they were actually planning from. But, Trey is focusing more on A. That is their site, so... Maybe that's why. However, maybe we could see an adjustment by Spectrum because man, it's 1-7 right now. And I remember saying this back in last year. If you were like, 1-4, it's not too bad. 1-7, that's a problem. That's a huge lead.
And this is a rough map, with like all the points of entry. Like for a uncoordinated team, like it's difficult to match up with. Like they're gonna really be on your best communication.
Yeah, and the unfortunate part is like you see Spectrum having a generally better composition when it comes to defense, but man, you have 2 Sentinels on Rush with only 1 duelist and like 2 supports that are essentially free pushing onto a site. Like I mentioned this before where no amount of skills can prevent a shot in the head, right? A bullet is so good. A bullet is so good versus like any skill that you have in the game. And Juxing moves!
Yeah, Claude C.
Oh, no.
Blade fighting Juxing moves right now. What can he do?
I like Juxing moves just running away, letting his team deal with him instead. Playing the site, playing the game as it's intended, not trying to go for frags,
Wow,
and then he goes
catch.
all the way around!
Nice catch. That was... Wow.
It's looking pretty dire for Spectrum right now. It looks like they may have to do an eco round, or they're just going to force buy. They might look to just force buy here. Yep, it is a completely forced buy here. If Spectrum does lose, this might be the end here for them because this is a really massive force buy, though.
Yeah, no, I don't like the fact that they're not all force buying though. That's the thing. If you're gonna be in a game like this where you're trying to even out the odds, either you all force buy or none of you force buy, because your economy is going to be in shambles if you all lose. Because like Spectrum Trey only has 600, they're not going to get enough for a full kit later, but Blade will be next round regardless of winning or losing. So it's going to be kind of tough to see like an economy there if they lose. And you're already seeing Rush immediately make their way into sight. There's no defense on the way of Spectrum. You're seeing Klotzy putting putting Molotovs in CT instead of B main. I just don't understand.
Well, she was able to get Juxing move there, so but Athena and
Definitely.
Ava taking out Soro and Dark Nisu, and then Blade taking out Ava, but Clancy's trading onto Athena here. What can they do? Blade Spectrum has a 1 lead on them in terms of people. Clancy's pushing in right now. Can she catch it in? Blade taking out Bottled Water, and Blade taking out
Nice.
RXG21.
Finally
And
putting
Spectrum.
themselves on the board again.
Finally coming back with a win here in this round. And now they're also sharing the bomb here, so both can get eco. You guys didn't know that. They were able to pick up a double phantom for both people. Well, that was a good win by Spectrum.
Yeah.
That was a
They're finally
huge
coming
win.
Especially considering
The huge
use
eco
of
that they were
resources,
basically
yeah.
playing off.
But they are down
Yeah.
8-2, so still got a lot of mileage to climb back up.
Yeah, and it's
True.
more. It's their composition is more suited for entry too. You have like I would say basically 4 duelists because of KO, but right now they're doing a decent amount of defense considering their composition. But I really want to see more pragmatic approaches to defense from B side because they're just getting in for free, man. Like, what can Claudsy do?
That's true. We do see Rush is kind of taking their time here now. They're taking it a little slow. They don't know if they're going to push B or they're going to push through A side. Jackson moving up A long at the moment with Bottled Water, maybe. Never mind. They're looking to probably rotate back out.
I want to see more noise coming from the A side. You want to push and try to force Astra to use her utility. Those two rings right there. If you can make any sort of noise and waste them, that'll be great for the push. But it's already 40 seconds. They have to make a play soon.
True. It looks like they're just gonna hard push into A though.
Oh, and I think Trey just got dinked there by Junxing, who's blind. That's crazy. Yeah, he has like no health.
Oh, but look,
Great job by
Ava's in the
Ava
back.
pushing into mid.
Can't use 30 seconds.
Ava on a one-man spree. RXG21 taking out Blade and A short. What is Rush gonna do? Rush is full rotating over to B site right now. It's a
Oh,
yeah, this is
Ava
free.
gets taken out by Clotsy. This is a free B site. What will Spectrum do? It's all up to Dark Nisu
Down.
and Trey.
Placing swarm grenade.
Dark Nisu is pushing up, maybe.
Placing swarm grenade.
Probably gonna wait for Trey. In this situation, would you just want to just pull back and just save your guns?
Yeah, if you look at their economy, those are the two. Darkness and Trey are the ones that have the least amount of economy right now. They only have 100 credits for Trey, 700 for Darkness. They're basically throwing their money away by trying to push this site. 5v2 is
Player standing.
there. It is.
Oh, Ava's taking out Dark
But
Nisu,
Trey does
getting
get the
Ava.
trade. Unfortunate, because look at the economy now. If you see on everyone on Claudsy and Sorrel, full buy. They can full buy, and this is the last round before the switch. Darkness can buy like armor and maybe like a stinger, right?
Stinger?
It's tough.
Yo.
It's tough. That's what I'm saying. Is
on.
like they should have saved. There's no point in going in a 2v5 situation like that if you're not gonna win. If you're not gonna win, just save. You know.
I truly agree, but don't hate on my stinger, man. Dude, I'm an Iron Jet main with a stinger. It's the best.
Yeah. But you're already seeing like Trey having used a Bucky, Darkness with no armor and a Bulldog, right?
Mm-hmm.
But these guys are no stranger to winning off of scraps right now. And there it is, Spectrum Blade. But there's Ava with the trade. And Athena, immediate res. Ava pushing
Take out
through
Darkness.
sight. Athena taking
Athena.
down Sorrel, but there's Spectrum Trey getting taken down. And that's basically a good half on the way
Pulling up
of...
knives. Let's go, Jet mains.
Good half on the way of Team Rush. Claudsy trying to do everything that she can, but this is already a GL or good half GH.
Oh, can Jackson move get him? Clodsy, no.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, that's
Crafty.
That
was crafty.
that's bullying already, man.
Switching sides.
Not really, but
And you're seeing also the spread of KDA between both teams. It's really unfortunate because you have Ava with 24 frags, six deaths, and 3 assists, right? And the top frag on Spectrum side is only 10, 10, and 0. So it's tough. It's tough for for them. But of course, this is Spectrum's time to shine. They have more of an attack-oriented composition. So hopefully they can start pushing into sight. But of course, they have Rush has Ava on their side, and Ava can probably solo take A long. Juxi moves a great position for her to be in tree. Good mobility on Jet. Can easily get out of situations from mid if they need to.
True. Looks like Spectrum is probably going into A long here, maybe making a move into just rushing into A. What we do see is that Blade over there at B. That is, in fact, Blade.
Blade doing a good lurk, not getting anything really off of it, but you
Look
could
at Juxi
probably
move.
get ArcG21. Oh, but Juxi
Dude,
moves all the
Juxi
way in the
moves
back.
on the flank. Taking out. Oh, taking out Claudsy and taking out Dark Nisu. What can he do next? Ah, but Soro
This is
getting
a
it on
huge
Juxi.
issue that a lot of new teams have in Valorant Summer League before, was just essentially kind of twiddling their thumbs on A long and not doing anything for such a long time that Lurk can essentially bop them from behind. It happened, honestly, funnily enough, it happened a lot against GGU and CLC last year. So it's funny to see Juxi moves do it and do it to a new team that's coming out for the Valorant Summer League.
True. As we get back into the game, we do see Soro. And is it Trey? Soro and Trey, they're pushing down mid. Oh, but Athena taking out Trey.
Spike down mid.
Can
30
they
seconds
do
left.
it? Can you get the refrag? No, but they know where Soro is right now, so they're just pushing up onto him right as we speak. Soro getting trapped. Pulling out. And it goes down. Bottle Water taking the last kill there onto Soro.
Revealing area.
And, well, it's looking pretty grim. This is probably a GG. Go next kind of angle.
Well, you know, the good thing is they can reassess the situation. They still got it's best out of 3, so you know if they can find the answers, they might take the series. But that's a lot of work. They're down 11-2 right now. It's not looking great. And these are
And this is kind of a litmus test though, guys. Like it's finally a game that they're actually playing, like finally a tournament game, so they can know the actual competition of the rest of Guam and try to like adjust, right? See if they need to do anything different. Because right now they're getting bopped, right? This is a really good amount of humble pie. Because I think the only games they played were the custom games that they were doing for commentary training for Demimin. But like this is the big leagues now for Guam, right? Like, and the thing is, Rush is arguably not the strongest team that's coming out of this this tournament right now, and they're getting bopped by them.
Yep.
And I want to see an adjustment, preferably from Spectrum, to sort of, you know, the whole point of being a duelist is to be an entry to get information to push onto site. If you die, you die, right? That's just what comes with being a duelist is. But you're getting that information. You're getting, oh, okay, there's someone CT and there's someone on site. There's someone in boat for B, right? Getting that information is so much more important than trying to prevent yourself from dying, because that's your job.
Yeah.
Your job is to get into site.
That makes sense. That's why I suck at duelist, but I only play Jet. All I know how to do is just try to 1v1 people.
There, see,
Oh.
Juxi moves doing a great job. That's exactly what you need to do as a duelist. You're just trying to push in, get information. 3 people on A, right? And so he has a lot of information there. You're already seeing
Rotation, yeah.
Rush immediately rotate into A site, covering mid to see any sort of approaches. And you're going to see Ava probably get contact here against Trey. Oh, the timing.
True, Jackson move is going in. Probably might be able to get a good flank here.
Yeah, but here comes Trey. Big iron boots. Immediately Juxi moves using his cloud burst to get into cover. More information gathered by Juxi moves there. Good job keeping people in A short. Ava taking down Blade from all the way from downtown, but
Claudsy
Claudsy
taking
getting
out
that
Ava.
trade. Athena taking down Claudsy and Darkness. And here comes Juxi moves. Oh, unfortunate.
One enemy.
Getting fragged. And Trey getting taken down by RG21.
30 seconds left.
Spectrum.
Trey, the
All
last
up
one
to
alive.
Trey.
Trey 2 health left.
But he does have a Phantom, so it's quite possible that he could turn this around.
Without obscuring concealment.
Oh, but
But
he's
he's about to
so
click it.
loud.
Oh.
He's so loud.
Defenders win.
GG. Game 1 taken by Rush. And I want to see an adjustment, maybe a different composition. Of course, the map is going to be chosen by, I believe, Spectrum for the next game.
Correct.
So I want to see what's going to happen. You know, there's definitely needs to be an adjustment when it comes to communication, what your team role is, and of course, just sort of mechanical play in general. Like Ava is just clearly a fundamentally better player than a lot of Spectrum. So you have to play into your strengths instead. So instead of like trying to 1v1 each time Ava's there, run away. You know, maybe just go for the retake. Go for the retake. If you see Ava or if you see multiple people, it's like a 3v1 situation. Don't crouch and start shooting. Right? Maybe just like try to get away, defend for the retake, play more passive defense, and then go as a team to go in to try to defend that retake, or try to get that retake.
True. And you know, I just want to follow up. You said that Rush is arguably not one of the best teams in this league. What team are you looking forward to at the moment?
Well, of course, we do have a couple teams that joined into the Valorant Summer League. We have the Collab Koalas. We have, of course, Team Immunity, Epic Reapers, Spectrum, Rush, and UOG East, Triton Esports. Now, the fun thing is, the previous winner of the Valorant Summer League, which is Team Shoot Then, was actually branched out into basically every team except Spectrum and Rush. So UOG Triton Esports has arguably one of the best Valorant players in Zedrix, and of course Accursa's part of that team as well. Both players in Immortal right now. I think Zedrix almost hit Radiant when it first started switching up that Immortal like mechanic for ranking. And Collab Koalas, of course, has Orlioto and Red Pack from the second place team frag out, with as well as Jizus and Alec, who are part of Team Shoot Then as well. Both Diamond and Immortal players at the same time. And funnily enough, Epic Reapers has a lot of Collab Koalas team players from the previous Valorant Summer League with Aurora, Subliminal, and of course Whirly and Turtles. Whirly being arguably the best CSGO player on Guam right now. Playing in Valorant, honestly, he doesn't really consider this game like his main game, but he plays it a lot too, and he's like a diamond, and of course Turtles is a diamond as well, in terms of like rank and skill. So all of those teams are very competent, and of course you got Team Immunity with the strongest NA players that joined last season with Jambi the Cat and Justlin, I believe second place in the Apex Legends tournament series that we had a couple months ago. So like there's a huge amount of strong players in the tournament. That's what I'm saying is like RxG21 and Juxi Moves being part of this team and bopping Spectrum. These aren't even the strongest players that we have right now.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to see is like you have to adjust and figure out like, okay, if these guys aren't even the best players, what are like better players? So
Yeah, and
something
for sure,
and adjust.
and for sure, all the teams they're gonna find out within the next week or the next
Select your agent.
series where that litmus test, the results of that litmus test, because every team will challenge each other team twice. This is double round robin. We'll be streaming 2 games today. Following this game, we have the Epic Reapers versus Collab Koalas. That should be another good game. Other 2 games are going on right now concurrently, and then 2 weeks from now we have another set of 12 games. So a ton of matches being played by each team. It'll be busy. As we see the lineup here, you are looking at Team Rush. They're going with the same lineup. And I see we got a Breach on the side of Spectrum.
Yeah, Breach is a really good agent. We also have Viper, a really good agent on Bind. Unfortunately, they did nerf her wall to you can actually throw it into the B teleport into Hookah, and it can completely cover the whole site, the whole map. But unfortunately, they nerfed it. I don't know why. Please buff Viper. Anyway, so they have a really good team comp when it comes to defense, and you're seeing that again. Is that Spectrum is playing a team composition that doesn't suit them for the initial half of the game, right? They have 2 Sentinels, two initiators, and one duelist, and that's great for defense, but not so much attack. And that's kind of what RX, or that's what kind of what Rush did. But Rush arguably has like good tech skill, right? Good execution.
True, but as we get into this round, I do see that when we talk about the breach, Dark Nisu, that is actually his main. So maybe he could be able to do something about this game, playing playing the agent that you're most comfortable with. This is looking a little slow. We do see Spectrum is kind of playing it slow. It looks like Ava is the only one holding B site, so maybe if they get that pick onto her, and she is actually getting taken. Is that? No, wait, that's Spectrum's Killjoy.
Oh man, and look at Darkness was basically getting caught up by dealing with RxG21, and you're seeing a rotate all the way back into mid, possibly going to be going into A. Yeah, and there they are. They're immediately trying to push into A. I love them adjusting immediately. Getting the trade. Great by Sorrow. Taking down Athena. Getting RxG21 with his pants down. Pushing into CT. Darkness pushing in to CT. And possibly going to take out Juxing Moves. No, the timing.
Oh my gosh.
Going for the trade. Sorrow takes down Juxing Moves.
Let's go, Spectrum.
And this is a great first round by Spectrum. Getting the bomb down. All of the team is still alive. Does not give the opportunity for credits, but there's Spectrum going on the hunt. Sorrow trying to get into CT, trying to take down Ava. And there it is!
Oh!
Oh no,
he
the Bottle
ran out
Water
of
getting the
ammo.
trade. Bottle Water at this point, it's a bonus. He needs to get some kills. Oh, but there's Claudsy taking him down with a headshot.
Good round by Spectrum there.
Spectrum showing up on round 1. They took A site so fast after that rotate for sure.
That's what you want to see, man. You want to see no twiddling your thumbs on the site, trying to get in safely. Just go in. If you're gonna get a trade, get a trade. That's what happened, right? They got a trade into U-Haul, and they immediately went into CT, covering the side there. Only place they have to deal with is Heaven, and they can immediately plan for free. Like, now you want to see Rush try to adjust here, maybe go for a flank or a lurk, so they can actually secure the site and see where Spectrum is going to be going. But back to the match, you're seeing a very default passive offense, but Athena immediately going into shower in the corner there. No, bad timing.
But Dark needs to take out Athena in the showers. As you can see, actually Spectrum did do a half buy here, while Rush is looking to eco up. So this, we're just hoping that but Claudsy taking out Juxing, move into the bathroom as well. Sorrow taking out Bottled Water, and now Spectrum can move into A side right now.
Yeah, this is essentially what you call an anti-eco. You want to ensure that your round is going to be won with your buy. If you buy like all Spectrum's half armor and your skills, and you win, round 3 is essentially a bonus round because you didn't spend anything the next round, and those guys are obviously going to get full guns, right? They're gonna have vandals, they're gonna have phantoms. But if you kill 2 or 3 of them, you ruin their economy, and it's a really good strat to do. Because they're only gonna have pistols.
Ooh, did you see that? Look at that breach flash into killing RxG21 there. Amazing, good play by Spectrum here, showing up that they're showing that they adapted from game 1 and onto game 2 are looking to actually start attacking a lot better.
Yeah, and what I mentioned earlier, you're seeing everyone full buying on Rush's side, Phantoms, Vandals, and the thing is, if any of those Spectre kills from Spectrum hit, right, their economy is going to be in shambles. They're going to have to save again. And I really like them. I really like the strategy. It's always been a tried and true strategy when it comes to Valorant to just immediately buy second round, because if you get a kill, it's great. Like that. Athena going down, free Phantom for Sorrow right there because the wall is essentially blocking him off.
True. Now we do see Spectrum does look to just possibly hard push into B. We do hear the ulti going out by Breach, I believe. Claudsy is in. Claudsy is pushing forward. What can she do? Oh, but Jackson move taking out Dark Nisu. And then RxG21 taking out Claudsy.
Oh, beautiful defense by Team Rush. Juxing moves, critical kills there, and the only one left is Trey in Viper on Hookah. And you know, the thing is, this is, like I said, this is a bonus round, right? By killing Athena, you're gonna see in the next round, Athena has to get someone else to buy for her.
That is true. At least they were able to get one person off a gun. That's really not all that matters.
Yeah,
At least-
it's essentially a bonus round. That's what it really is. So now they have a full buy. Darkness playing the op. Ooh, glass cannon. Interesting choice for the breach to have the op. You know, you usually want your op to be on someone with more mobility, which honestly none of the Spectrum
nobody in
boys
this game.
have.
The best person with mobility would be Juxing move on his raise there, but we do see Darkness missing the shot onto Ava in the showers though.
And
Now
there's the
they do
information.
know. True. Now it looks like Spectrum is playing it a lot slower. They did drop the spike off around.
And there's Ava taking down Sorrow. That bonus round not working too much if they already took down one of their duelists. Ava
True.
and Bottle Water properly taking A site on defense. And look at that. You're already seeing Spectrum having to rotate. I think Darkness trying to get someone from Lurk in showers, but if you like historically, I don't think you've seen you haven't seen Rush really try to play Lurk these past few rounds. Bottle Water! Oh no!
Oh, Blade taking out Athena though.
Swarm grenade out. Placing swarm grenade.
And there you have 3 in hookah, no one in long. All Juxing moves needs is a proper grenade to just completely displace. But already you're seeing Ava push it. Or
Nice.
Oh,
Blade
Blade taking out
pushing
Blade,
the
Juxing
site.
moves. Good take by Spectrum here. Now what can they do on this post plant? That's what matters the most. They do put up a wall.
oh, bad wall by Claudsy. There's a big gap from CT that they can see from there. Oh, but Darkness taking down Bottle Water and
Water.
Spectrum doing a great job on defending this retake. This is a time where you have to really consider, should we save? Not anymore.
Oh,
Ava
but
taking
Ava
down
taking out
Darkness.
Darkness.
Ava taking
Ava
down
taking
Claudsy.
Whoa.
Did he see her in Did he see her in
I don't think he did. Hey, but Blade getting
Oh,
high.
he does work.
Ooh.
He didn't see her in
Nice. Now they better go
Cubby.
get that off though. That off is what is important. Let's go. And Blade grabbed it. Let's go. Saving the yacht for Darkness there.
That was such key kills by Ava, but did not get the information to see that Trey was in Cubby. Huge critical mistake. I mean, you know, what can you do, right? You can't really tell if anyone's there. So she just ran in. Like I respect that. Try to make the play and did so well, but unfortunately Trey could not. Trey was there, caught her with her pants down, trying to swap to that Phantom.
True, I do agree. And look at Spectrum. They've adapted, Shado. I'm telling you, they're pushing up right now. And they're looking real clean here on Bind.
I definitely agree. They're playing when they do go on site, they go on site. Like there's no waiting around. They try to bait utilities, they're rotating when they need to, and it's sort of it's getting Rush off guard, and you're seeing a full stack 4A with only Ava on elbow on B site, solo B, which is great, right? Elbow's a great place to camp. When you're trying to defend B site, you have a lot of room to move with, and I believe this is a half buy on Rush's side, but Ava is with the hero AK, or sorry, the Vandal.
But look at Spectrum. Spectrum is full rotating to B right now. Can Ava hold? Is what matters.
No, not clearing the corner.
Oh, but Athena taking out Sorrow over there at A site. Now maybe this gives the information that Spectrum is still pushing A, but they're slowly creeping into B site now. The Viper wall goes up. Ava's probably giving the information. It looks like Rush does look to be rotating now. And now they're hard pushing into B site.
Yeah, and they're gonna get a free plant right now unless Ava can stop it.
True.
And there it is, Blade planting.
But Blade's on a molly. Does he die? Nope, he doesn't die. Okay, cool.
Oh
Now
no,
what can
Darkness
they
with
do?
a little bit of a reaction time. They're taking down Claudsy. If Darkness took her out, Claudsy would be still alive right now. But you're gonna see possibly an easy retake now.
Oh,
Darkness
Oh,
taking out
not
Ava.
anymore.
Ava.
Can Darkness hold? All Darkness needs to do is
Oh,
hold. here.
Beautiful.
They're gonna
Beautiful
they're gonna
by
get the
Blade.
defuse. Oh no, he's not.
Last player standing.
Check
And there it is. They
Now
can
Blade.
immediately go for the defuse right now.
Oh,
With
nice
Darkness taking
shot.
out Athena.
You have to defend. You have
Darkness,
to
let's go.
defend. There it is. We still got it.
Oh, close. Darkness
And you-
almost pulling
Good
up
try
clutch
by
there, though.
Darkness.
Shame. I love
Juxing moves, getting that trade off,
And
and getting the op in. He has ult, man. That's really good defense on A mid. With Raze's ult. I don't know if he's just gonna go ball. I don't know if he's gonna go crazy on that. You know, like just go immediately into mid. I feel like he wants to, but he's gonna be opping mid instead.
True, and we do see this an eco round coming out for Spectrum. They did take a big hit the last 2 rounds when it comes to eco. So let's see now what they can do here. All they really need to do is get a few picks and then just try their best. Get a few guns. Okay, now it's nice and slow. Spectrum is looking to push up a site, possibly.
Yeah, this is the time where you just want to try to go for frags. You get the bonuses off of kills. You get possibly get guns, and you ruin Rush's economy. Trying to make some noise, and you're already seeing bottled water actually rotating into B. Nope.
Ooh, good molly in mid.
And there's Juxing moves finally using that ult.
What can Spectrum do?
Darkness in a really good spot to get a flash onto everyone on site.
Right there.
But he does have
Looks
ult. No, dude. Oh, don't ping the
Don't
ult.
peek it. Don't peek it. Don't do it, Blade. Oh, Blade take.
Yeah, see,
Now they.
and Ava already getting the information. There's at least 2 to 3 in showers. Everyone in Valorant has iron boots for some reason, so you can definitely, Ava could definitely hear that if they're wearing headphones.
It looks like Spectrum is looking
30
to
seconds
hard
left.
push and rotate towards B side now. But it looks like Rush is probably also catching up onto them because they are starting to rotate to B as well.
Yeah, and there's Trey already making the initial open entry frag right now, trying to push into site, getting information. Oh, but Archie 21 taking him out. Athena taking down Blade as well.
True. Now it's
10
all up to
seconds
Dark
left.
Nisa. Dark Nisa getting in a kill onto Ava though.
That's
Good
a free gun
pickoff
right
on
now.
him.
They need to
That's a free
save.
gun.
If they're gonna save, they need to save now and run away. Because if they die, they're not gonna get any money.
That is true. And you know what? Not a bad round. Not a bad round. They were able to get a free Phantom and get a kill off of Ava there.
So it's tied up 3-3 now. But
Yeah,
Spectrum's doing way better this game or this match than they did in the previous round. So.
yeah, it's definitely way more competitive. Honestly, this is what you want to see in a Valorant Summer League tournament. Is less 2 to 13s or 2 to 12s, and more 3 to 3s or like more even matchups. But of course, this is the first half, and you're seeing Spectrum doing relatively well, defensive orient. So I'm curious. Is gonna go. They're 6 rounds away, so we'll see what. Looking more default, Spectrum side, sort of holding themselves in mid, but it looks like they're going for a slow rotate back into B. Has a good ear here if anyone is in the area. Doesn't seem like it, and it looks like they're going to be going for an execute on to B site.
True, the Viper wall has gone down. Rush has not rotated though. Spectrum, if they just go in right now, they could be able to catch everyone off guard. But
There's the
now
rotate.
It looks like Rush. There's the rotate. Killjoy ulti has gone down, but it gets taken out by the Winters or the what is it? Sorry, the
Sova ult. Sova ult
Sova
does
ult,
take it
yeah.
down. One of the few things that can take down Killjoy's ult.
Down B.
It looks like dang Rush with the 4K and the eco res. I love it. I love eco reses, especially on a 4-3 when everyone on Spectrum's team is bleeding except Darkness. Like there's no money to be had. You're having Blade and Sorrow possibly going to be going for Spectres and half buy or half armor, and it's tough, man. That's like the weakest thing you can do against Vandals and Phantoms and Operators. It's tough. So they're gonna have to play a more slow, methodical game to try to force, which is tough in bind unless you're in shower or hookah,
True, I do agree. And it looks like Spectrum is force buying here, no matter what.
Okay.
And there it
Oh,
is. Like I
Sorrow
said,
taking out
the
Ava.
shower. Like I said, shower is where you want to go, and there's so.
Oh, good Molly. to stop the push through main.
And
Looks like
Soro
darkness.
completely clearing out. Not too sure why he ran back into showers there. Could have went into Tetris to secure the site. And I'm not too sure why he's trying to shoot the Killjoy
wait.
utility.
They're looking to full rotate off to B.
Yeah, and Darkness trying to make some noise. Actually, Soro's still making noise. And Athena gonna get caught with her pants down. Here comes... Oh, Athena taking out Spectrum Blade. He got the bomb. They have to immediately rotate. Rush immediately rotating into CT. And Spectrum getting res back.
Oh, nice Brimstone ult.
Oh, but caught with his pants down with the lurk from Soro. And this is huge.
True, but look at Reyna. Look at Reyna. She's on the flank. Might be able to get the kills here. Soro taking out Juxing move. Let's go.
Wow.
Good
Getting
round.
competitive. I like it.
Yeah, good round. Great round.
Great round by Spectrum. Looks like Spectrum shook off all the nerves from the first game, and they said it's time to play.
I really like what Soro did early in that round. Like, he really drew a lot of attention to the A side and allowed some time for the rest of his team to rotate and take B.
Yeah, and you're seeing actually a really stark contrast between last game and this game. You're seeing Ava, the top frag from last game, in middle right now, and it doesn't seem like... It seems like this is Spectrum's map. I feel like they're very comfortable in bind.
True. And you know what? I honestly do believe it's off of Dark Nisu's breach here. Like I said, I told you, this is his most comfortable agent. And look at him topping the leaderboard at 10-4-2 right now. Ooh. Bottle Water doing a little cheeky peek there, trying to see if anyone's going to shoot him.
Yeah, he's trying to beat that off shot, gets the information there, does not need to peek again. And there, you're already going to see him smoke mid.
What will Spectrum do now? The information was there. Oh, but Dark Nisu taking another shot, missing again.
I find it hilarious because that one way is more beneficial to Darkness than it is to Bottle Water. Like, I don't understand why he's doing that. That's actually an attacking one way.
I do agree too. He probably doesn't know that. Maybe it's a BM. We don't know. Darkness missing the third shot and saying, you know what, screw this. I'm moving.
Soro taken down in the showers. Soro, dude, you can't mess with Soro in the showers. Took down Ava, took down Juxi moves, taken down Athena, 3K, already pushing the site, securing it down, but he's making noise again. I don't know. See, there's a rotate there, but Ava playing to the strengths. And you're already seeing them rotate back into A because they do have A secured, but they got to watch out for Bottled Water. Still stuck in U-Haul. Could take down Darkness's op. Probably could take more. Probably could take more. Not if you do that. They know you're there immediately. Oh, Bottled Water.
Soro taking out Ava.
No.
Let's go. RGX21 taking out Kazi. Taking out Soro, getting the double kill.
Could be a 1v2.
What can he do? Bomb down's all up to him.
Oh, what is this? No. Soro had
RGX
him.
21.
Soro had RXG21 like dead to rights, but had to reload.
But you know what the difference was? It wasn't Soro in the shower, and that's what mattered. Oh, but the
that doesn't kill. Oh, does that kill? I don't think the cloud kills. Oh, but that kills.
That hurt.
Spectrum Trey with a great defense.
Trey not going to go get the op though.
You know what's so
teammate.
It's so unfortunate that Bottled Water, in a key moment to get a great 3K, opted to use their stim beacon and just immediately gives himself away. Like, you're seeing them try to rush into sight, and as soon as that stim beacon went down, everyone turned left and shot him. It's so unfortunate. He could have gotten a great crucial kill there to make that put that round in Rush's favor. Hopefully he can adjust there because I think he's staying in U-Haul again. Yes, he is.
True, but look at where Soro's going, towards the showers.
Yeah, Soro already knows that's their home now.
That's his spot. Yeah, he loves it there.
True.
Yeah, and Athena already preemptively walling shower, which I do like. You're gonna have 30 seconds, so there's a lot of time still after this wall goes down. Doesn't even need to do anything. Doesn't even need to shoot it. He can wait.
True.
But there's enough information.
You know, heard. She knows there's people in showers. But what will Spectrum do here? Will they full rotate off and go straight to B? We don't know. They're just playing it a little slow, a little careful. 1 minute left on the clock. It looks like they might just hard push into A side
Yeah, they're
again.
just pushing in. They know Bottled Water's always on that side, always on U-Haul.
That's true. Arena's ulti up.
Oh,
Soro
There
taking out
it is.
bottled water.
Woo!
Darkness
Darkness taking out
Juxing
Juxing moves. There we go. And Athena, the only one left on the site right now with the wall in front.
True. We do see RXG and Ava rotating, but it's just going to be a
Oh,
slow. But Athena taking out Soro.
Athena taking down that was a crucial kill. Now they don't have to worry about anybody but Darkness.
Man. Ava taking out Claude.
Oh, Darkness almost getting that wall bang. Ava taking
Oh.
out Spectrum, and now it looks like it's going to be 2v2. Very close game. Defender Killjoy did not get any detains.
True.
So
Looks
Ava-
like Darkness full rotated off into showers right now. Trey is holding down mid, holding off Ava. Gets the pick off with the Ava. Will he get Athena? No, but Athena takes out Trey here. And good round by Strekstrom.
Wow.
I am not.
They're up 6-4 now. After going down in the first set with 13-2. Was the first match 13-2?
Yeah, 13-2, I believe.
Something like that, yeah.
This is looking way more competitive. Nice to see the adjustments being made here. Maybe like Shado said, maybe this is just the map. You know, they really like this map. Much more comfortable here than with something like Ascent.
Yeah, because I believe Ascent was Rush's pick, and this is going to be Spectrum's pick for Bind. So I definitely think they're more comfortable on this map, especially with their composition. What would be ideally not? Oh my God, get bumped in the neck, Darkness!
Like that.
Oh, and Juxing
And-
moves. As we say that, man, maybe this is their map. Immediately getting bopped in the neck.
A
Faster
little too,
curves.
a little too greedy and not focused this round, I think.
I think it's actually more so that Rush sort of read that Spectrum tries to play this mid aggression to try to get some picks in there, and just went straight in and basically got 2 frags for free.
Yeah.
So maybe you're gonna see Breach probably open up with Concuss to try to clear out mid before they can try to push into that area for an A push or an A execute. But more
True.
importantly, the 2 top fraggers of Spectrum are down, so you're playing a much more slow, methodical game to try to get maybe frags instead. A 3v5 with Ava still alive and full health is kind of tough.
Blade
do
caught
agree,
in a
but-
tough spot right here. Like,
Oh, but it looks like they might be able to take... Oh, but Jackson Move taking Claude on the rotated mid.
30 seconds.
Trey here, about to throw the wall down. Sees the boom bot.
Player.
Oh,
Ooh,
but got
nice headshot.
distracted.
nice. That was crafty.
Now it's all up to Blade. I think Blade, you just pull back here and just save, buddy. There's no way. Oh, but he gets a kill into Jackson Move. Maybe gets Athena, but Athena takes out Blade. And those 2 early frags this round, that made a big difference. Darkness and Soro going down.
Yeah, this
They're
is
on
the last
sides
round
like
before the half, and they're gonna have to do a half buy essentially. It's unfortunate. Like, tough to try to get that 6, maybe push into that lead into 7-5. But it looks like this is gonna might be a 6-6 before the half, which is great. A 6-6 in the first half means that this is actually a competitive match.
Yep.
Look at the guns, though. We do see the op onto Dark Nisu, 2 Bulldogs on Trey and Claude. So it's not that bad of a buy. It could have been worse for sure, but it's not that bad.
Oh,
Yeah, and you're seeing all of
Darkness.
Spectrum still have their utilities. Yeah, Darkness trying to get a preemptive. He always knows bottled water is there. Considering you're a breach, you can definitely displace bottled water with your, man, I don't know what they're called. Fault line? That one, fault line.
yeah.
And try to get your team to try to push into mid.
True. And Spectrum does actually have 2 ults ready and available. They do have the Rez and the Killjoy's ulti, so this could help them with this round.
I love this passive play by both.
Ooh,
Oh, but Ava with the lurk! Securing the lurk! With the 3K, and he can get more damage off with the Sova ult. Bottled water.
Wow.
This is what I was telling you
Oh.
guys, and this is sort of the issue. Is like, remember the twiddling of the thumbs thing gives you perfect opportunity for anyone to just secure B or secure another site out by pushing out and getting a lurk, and that's what Ava did to a T. Textbook lurking, textbook aggressive defense rather, pushing out of the site, getting that huge flank, and just bopping getting a 3K easy off that. Just because Spectrum was a little too scared to try to push into mid. Because of what happened the round prior.
True.
Great adjustment. Great adjustment by Rush.
True, but now remember when we talked about Spectrum does have a more defensive centered comp. So now that they're on defense with a 6-6 tie, maybe this could be their area to take the game.
Might be.
Oh, they're going real. They're going aggressive defense.
True, look at what Spectrum's doing here in mid. They full on just rotating out. Darkness. Oh, they got RG21.
This is such a
4v5
huge
now.
gambit by Spectrum, and it's working out in favor. Oh, not so much anymore. Juxing moves in Athena, tying it back up. Oh, but Sorrow, huge, crucial whiffs.
One enemy remaining.
Nice,
Oh
nice.
my goodness. The amount of, oh my gosh. There's a lot of whiffing, but it worked out in Spectrum's favor. It's fine.
It's like a gun.
That would have been a
hunter.
huge, yeah, that would have been a crucial loss by Spectrum to go all in like that and still lose. But Trey and Sorrow
They just
clutching it
missed
out
less,
there.
Yeah. You know, that was the battle of who is gonna miss less.
Who's gonna miss less? Yeah, especially with the thing is with classics is that there is a buff to your accuracy if you crouch. One of the few guns that actually has that. So I wanted to see more of that, but they just kept left clicking and hoping for the best, which is hilarious. But great by Spectrum,
Yep.
getting that aggressive defense to secure A out.
True, and look at Spectrum doing a half buy here. They're saying we will probably win this round. It looks like it's gonna be a slow play by Rush here, looking to push into A site. You see Sorrow watching mid. Ava taking out Trey in showers though. Good pick onto them.
Ooh,
Oh, but
Sorrow with
Sorrow.
that great headshot there. Juximu's taking out Darkness. U-Haul is free, and here comes the plant into the smoke. Right behind Tetris, and there RxG21 securing CT as well.
True. Juximu taking out Blade with that early Spectre they got from some of the members.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Ooh, double dink on Claudsy. RxG21 getting that free gun, and that would look.
Oh,
Ooh, Sorrow with the right
nice.
click.
Sorrow.
No heads up. Oh my gosh.
And there's the trade. See, and what went from an anti-eco, now it's kind of a tough situation.
Yeah.
You have a really spread out economy on Spectrum's side, but everybody on Rush can buy a gun. Like, that's scary. Anti-eco is only good if you can if you win.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Sorrow opting to go for the Marshall as well again. Doing great success, taking down, I believe, Bottled Water on the last round. And you're seeing more of a default defense by Spectrum. Interesting play by Spectrum, kind of keeping people into CT spawn for a quick rotate, but you're kind of leaving, like I said, you're kind of leaving Blade high and dry there by staying in CT. And this basically gives them a free plant with full retake defense.
True, dude, agree. What can Spectrum do to retake this play? We do see Trey looking in the flank, might be able to catch Ava here. Ava isn't careful. Oh, but
But
gets
Ava
lost
is
Trey.
always careful. Eyes on the back of Ava's head. Information gathered. Juximu's definitely heard those volley hits.
And
this is-
it looks like this is just their round.
Yeah,
Juximu
this-
taking out Darkness.
Standing.
Taking out Claudsy, and RxG finishing them off onto Sorrow.
I don't think Spectrum really has a play for retake defense, or plan for retake, because it looks like whenever when the spike is planted, they don't necessarily have a composition as to what they're gonna do. They have a great plan for attack. They have a great plan to go on site. They have a great plan for preemptive defense. But if you saw Darkness and Sorrow kind of just big chilling in CT door, knowing full well that elbow is available for them to try to push out as well. So I'm curious to see their retake defense adjustments, mainly because that was so free. That was like really free on the retake.
That's true, and it looks like Rush is also maybe adapting and realizing that Spectrum doesn't play B side that great. Look at them
Yeah,
going in. It's kind of going slow. Athena about to wall off elbow right now.
Yeah, and you're seeing kind of a hole in Spectrum's play right now. Is that what would be the best B defense in Killjoy? Kind of gives free opening for anyone in long to immediately wall elbow. So any defensive potential that Killjoy has is completely nerfed out of existence because they don't handle long that well. Like Blade needs to cover long as well.
But look at that, Clodsy and Sora being taken down by Bottle Water, and Ava Trey getting taken out by Juxing move. What can be done now?
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Darkness
the
taking out
beautiful
RG21.
bait trade, and there's Ava taking down Spectrum Blade.
And there it is. This might be just the flaw into Spectrum's defense that Rush has found. Look at them now. They're going straight back to B. Maybe. Or not. Looks like they're going to be attacking A site this time.
You're gonna see Spectrum Blade try to adjust on the weakness of their
The previous
defense. Yeah. The unfortunate part is that they don't really like Blade isn't necessarily planning for long approaches because they have an alarm bot at long, but no one to shoot
That's true.
when
but
they
look
see
at
it.
Rush.
Yeah, but here
Rush.
comes Rush going into shower.
Trey trying to find the kill onto RG21 there, maybe. Smokes, and then looks like this is the push.
Oh,
Ava taking out
Ava.
Trey.
Right before the one-way caught up. Beautiful by Ava. Can they get Klotzy as well hanging out in Cubby?
Oh,
but
but
Darkness taking
Darkness.
down Juxi moves. And there's a great wall.
Ooh, good good stuff there by Breach. There to stop the plant by Athena. Ava taking out Darkness, but Klotzy trading onto
Oh,
Athena.
but
RG21 taking out Klotzy.
Player standing.
Beautiful
Bottle Water
2K
taking out
there.
Sorrow. And Ava finishing it off onto Blade.
Yeah, I think Rush is doing a great job pulling away from the lead here against Spectrum, just because they've been doing such great offense, and sort of like once they get onto the site, they have amazing retake defense. Like the bomb wasn't even down yet, and they were still doing retake defense.
That is true. And it looks like now we do see Rush look towards B side again. But Spectrum is waiting for them this time with the second member in Sorrow there. Sorrow looks to play A long now. Might spot the drone coming in soon. Never mind, doesn't spot it, but gets spotted by the drone.
There, I really like. You already see Spectrum Blade changing up their drone placement, but he needs to stay alive to get some information.
Oh, but Ava taking out Sorrow.
Oh,
Ava
but
taking out
Ava-
Blade for the double.
Ava taking on the whole site. And then you're seeing Darkness immediately moving into elbow, try to get some space.
They're creating it for sure. We do see Darkness is playing on elbow right now with the op in hand. Can he get good flanks? That's the real question.
Yeah, this is a crucial game right now too. This is basically a full buy in the form of Spectrum. If they lose this, they're gonna have a really hard time going into match point with only about 3,000 credits. I think they might have full loss bonus, but Darkness not gonna have any money in the next round. Okay, so this is the last round before match point, and this is gonna be tough, right? They have to save. Oh my god, they're buying.
Oh.
They're
Maybe they're saying we can win. This is our round.
I respect it, but Darkness is going to be nerfed. He's going to have to only probably buy a Spectre, and they're going to have to play more of an aggressive play because they're not going to have that range that they had in the op before.
Oh, but okay, there he is. He got the Bulldog and a light armor. What will Spectrum do? We do see Rush is looking to play A site.
Yeah, you're seeing actually in Spectrum playing a very aggressive defense on B side to try to secure any information that they can to clear that B is clear, or to ensure that B is clear. But you're already seeing Rush immediately. There's so many people in showers right now.
Oh,
But Soro
good
taking a
Killjoy
bottle
ult.
of water.
Good Killjoy ult there too. Able to stop the push onto Rush on the A site.
Yeah, still a minute left on the clock, so they do have a lot of time to work with. They can honestly just wait it out and then go back into A. But it looks like they're going to be playing a little bit more slow. And there's Athena getting that bottled water res, and it's still 5v5. Nice, gets out of there safely.
But look at Trey and Klotzy. They're still stuck on B side right now. They're
Yeah,
expecting a rotate.
No, there's the execute. Bottled water taking down Darkness. They have to make their way into A.
Soro taking out Juxing moves as we were speaking as well. And it looks like now Rush is in. They are going hard. Blade taking out Ava. Good picks there. Blade taking out Athena. Bottled water taking out Blade though.
And this is a 3v2. This is looking really good. They believed in the win, and it looks like they're going to be taking that win.
And Soro taking out Bottled water. It's a 3v1 now. Will Clods.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
fine.
there it is.
At this point, RxG 21 having 7,600 credits, it's best to just go for a hunt and try to get a kill, because killing them essentially means that they're not going to have a gun in the next round. RxG 21 could buy 2 ops if he wanted to. Like,
he is, well, basically everyone on Rush, they are stacked with money. They could all go bops right now if they wanted to.
yeah, and you're seeing, despite the win, you're seeing Blade having to buy a Spectre. You're seeing Darkness have to buy a Bulldog. So they're still in a great position right now. Like I said, economy being skewed in such a weird way where only a couple people can buy guns. Even if you win, you're not going to have a full kit, like unlike Rush, that's basically rich for another round.
True, Klaus using the wall into hookah there. What will happen here? Looks like everyone but Blade has rotated off the A side now. It is going to be a 4v5 at B site.
I like this, but I really want to see Blade try to push out of A to ensure that the mid is clear.
True, Blade is playing it a little slow, knowing that there's a lot going on at B side. And Ava taking out Soro, Ava taking out Dark Nisu for the double kill.
Oh,
and
and the
really
beautiful
hurting.
teleport. Oh my god, the timing! Blade already going out of CT, giving them free reign on A site. What nice Molly.
Nice.
Covering
Molly.
that shower.
He
And
knew
here
that's
comes the
where they had to
rotate by
go.
Trey.
Blade,
Oh, that
Blade,
triple
Klotzy.
Klotzy and Blade, and there's the res, nice eco res by Klotzy, taking up Soro, and the only 2 left are Ava and Athena. Ava taking down Spectrum Blade, 15 health. He needs that heal. Could Trey take down Athena from heaven? But here comes Klotzy in a
Oh, wow, timing.
Ooh,
beautiful
Athena getting
timing.
lit up.
But there's Ava taking down Spectrum Trey. 2v2 situation. This is huge match point. There,
but Klotzy
Klotzy
getting
taking
Athena.
down Athena. He needs to get this plant down, but he needs to take down Klotzy first. There it is!
One enemy remaining.
Oh!
Six-man ace by Ava! Beautiful! What went from a terrible situation, Ava took it back from the grave with a 6-man ace.
Jesus. Ava on a spree this game. Went from being the middle of the pack to 29-12, topping the leaderboards.
Dang, Ava with a beautiful... It's really rare to see a 6K ace. That's crazy. Yeah, I think Ava heard us, man. Like, I was like saying, I don't know if Ava's doing too well. And like, oh, no, I'm doing well. I'm doing fine. Nice preemptive wall. But there's Juxi moves and Ava. I like Ava not shooting at all.
True. This is good information that only probably one person is there breaking the wall.
There, clears it out on the backside. But here comes Juxing moves and Bottled Water. I mean, Bottled Water trying to push into long Octagon site.
True.
Oh, beautiful. A lot of information given by Bottled Water. There's
back
Ava
going,
taking
Ava
down
taking out
Darkness.
What
This is
will they
actually
do?
this is defend the Alamo at this point, but Ava taking down Spectrum Blade. And this is going to be looking like a
Getting spots
2-0.
as well.
Soro only 8 health. Slow down. Oh, this is not looking good.
Look at
Juxi moves
that
pushing
BM
into the
plant.
smoke.
Last player standing.
Ava taking out trades. All up to Soro now. What can
Wow.
Soro do? Ah.
There it is. Rush. Great adjustment in the next part of the half. Beautiful.
G.
Beautiful plays by Ava there. 6-man ace. I hope somebody clipped that. Congratulations to Rush for taking the first streamed match of the Valorant Summer League, brought to you by Guam Army National Guard, Guam Windward Memorial, and of course, Heavy Hitters. We're going to be actually taking a quick break for the interview of, I believe they want to pick up Ava to talk about the match. In the meantime, we're going to be setting up the next streamed match, which would, I believe, be a great one. It's going to be Collab Koalas versus Team Epic Reapers coming up next, so stay tuned on that.
Yep. As Barry tries to set up the next rounds, Damon, let's go ahead and get in. We'll get Ava. So let me go look for Ava. We'll throw it in the chat. But that was a
sounds
pretty
good.
good round. I mean, the first game was a stomp, obviously. You know, the 13-2 stomp. But Spectrum brought it back here in game 2. Had the league, went up 7-6, and it just seems as if Team Rush figured them out. Ava had a shaky start in game 2, but went crazy, 32, 12, and 8. So definitely
That is
the player of the game.
that is true. Ava was just hard carrying, hard solo carrying for their team. He ended up topping the leaderboards for both games, almost getting. I believe he got 30. She. I'm sorry, but I believe they got 30 kills both games, topping at like 60 already in the first 2 games of the Lottie Esports tournament. And I don't know, like that's just pretty scary to me. Like that's probably a person that you want to look out for coming up in these next few weeks.
Yep. Just give me a moment. I'm reaching out to Team Rush to get into the chat so we can pull one of these guys into the game.
Looks like Juxing moves is in the general chat right now.
Let me drag him in here. Juxing, are you here? Can you hear me? Hey, bro. Good game. Good set.
Yeah. A
So-
good game to eat.
Jeez.
You know, you guys went crazy in game 1, 13-2, right? Like you guys played on a Ascent, and you know, I guess maybe Spectrum just wasn't used to the map size. You know,
Yeah.
and then you know, it's pretty much stomped them. Ava was leading the team in kills, did crazy, but in game 2, it seemed like Spectrum, for at least for a good part of the game, at least for the first half, they had your guys' numbers. Like, what did you guys do to improve at that latter part of the match to kind of what adjustments did you make to kind of close out the set in 2 games?
Oh, for the attacking, so we always well, I've noticed we're always good at attacking,
Mhm.
but on some maps we're good at attacking, some maps we're just bad on attacking, but vice versa, we're good on defending.
Sure.
Okay. Well, seeing how this was your first game on Lottie Esports, how do you guys feel going in after that first game? How does your team's morale feel and everything?
So far, we're feeling pretty good, but there are some formidable teams there.
Mm-hmm.
So
What
we are
team
preparing for that.
What team are you looking forward to the most, though?
Basically everyone.
Okay.
How long have you guys been playing together? Like prepping for the tournament? You guys were one of the late entries to the league. Like signed up like literally on the last 5 minutes of the registration time.
Yeah.
But did you like have to scrounge around to get the team together, or do you guys play often? I mean, because you guys seem to have pretty good synergy overall.
Yeah, I think we started playing just last week. But at the same time, we don't really have time
Sure.
to like play together since we have jobs and anything else.
I see. Who do you think is the most important player on your team? Like, and why is that? Like,
Most likely Ava. He hit Radiant.
Oh,
Okay.
he hit Radiant?
Yeah.
I mean, he had a lot of
Oh.
headshots too. Like, this guy was crazy. Like, his reaction time
Yeah, that's my master.
was awesome. Like, he Like he was very, very impressive. I mean, but you guys have a hard road ahead of you guys. Obviously, there's Team Immunity, there's Triton Esports, which has Zedrix and Leverage, and a couple of the more notable, I guess, Guam players, if you will. There's Collab with Koalas and their Epic Reapers. So you guys got a hard road ahead. But like you said, I mean, you just want to play, right? You guys are just there for the experience and find out where you
Yeah,
guys stand. So
basically, we're just there for the fun.
that was good, man. Anything you want to say to anyone watching uh, as we let you prep for your next round? You have 2 more games today, so you're gonna be pretty
Yeah.
busy.
Well, I just want to say thank you for the guys who supported us, and thank you, Ava, the Radiant, for picking me. And that's pretty much all.
It's fine. That's fine. All right, man. Well, enjoy your. Go into the channels, get your next game squared away. You guys got a long day. It's already 3:30, so good luck. Good luck with your other 2 games today, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So that was Juxing Moves, member of Team Rush. You saw them win 2-0 versus Team Spectrum. Today there are 9 games today. Each team has 3 games to play. We have a couple more games lined up. We are waiting for the Collab Koalas versus Epic Epic Reapers game to happen, but the Collab Koalas are still stuck in their first match, which is versus UOG. So instead of that, for now, we are gonna go jump and see if the other games are completed yet. Let me double check here. Okay.
True. So we are looking at what, Epic Reapers and Collab, you said? Right? That's the next game?
That's
Am
supposed
I
to be the
wrong?
next game. That is supposed to be the next game. But Collab is still stuck in their current match, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to jump in and stream that one.
Okay, so are we gonna just pick another one? Like pick another game
Yeah.
to stream?
Yeah, I'm just gonna see where these other games are at. Give me a moment. But we use this time to thank our sponsors. We have Heavy Hitters, Guam Windward Memorial, and our new sponsor, Guam Army National Guard. Thank you for your support. Without their support, these games would not be possible. So, shout outs to them. Damon, give me a moment as I try to grab the teams real quick.
Alright. Sounds good. How's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are enjoying, and I would like to say thank you again for stopping by and watching our Laddie Esports Valorant tournament. How's everyone feeling today? I'm a little tired, but I'm hard chilling. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see. Where is the UOG match? Good question. Where is the UOG match? I don't know what
UOG is
matches are
playing
now.
Collab Koalas right now.
Oh,
So UOG's in the game right now. Collab Koalas are in a game right now. So that prevents us from. I guess we do
that one.
Spectrum and then Immunity. Let me ask these guys if they're ready.
Round 2 with Spectrum. Boom, boom, boom.
Just give me a moment.
Alex GU is streaming. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see. Well, while we're at it, guys, make sure that if you are here, you follow Laddie Esports on Instagram at Laddie Esports. Laddie Esports, and where you can also find the link to our Discord channel where you can stay up to date with all our events and basically anything that going on in the community, whether it be for Valorant, whether it be for League of Legends, any gaming events. Usually some people like to throw some custom games out there asking for scrims, etc. And you can just have a good time with the Guam community as you're playing. Doo-doo-doo.
Okay, I'm just inviting these guys in.
Oh shoot, am I in a lobby? Oh shoot, I am in a lobby. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, you're in our lobby for the game. So here we
Right.
go. We're gonna have Spectrum versus Immunity. What was the order? Who's got the first pick here? Spectrum. Let me just get the rest of these guys in. So we're going to see Spectrum, one more game of Spectrum, if I can find these guys. Did they go offline? Maybe they're taking a break.
Okay, Mr. Molo. It's a gyro. Let's see, I can find the... Oh wait, how come I can't invite them? I do not know which Spectrum members are playing. Oh, there's Dark Nisu.
Alright, we'll just fill this up.
Bang. I think everyone might be doing like a bathroom break or
It's
something.
alright, it's all
Where
good, man.
everybody at?
So this will be a good matchup. We haven't gotten to, we haven't seen Immunity yet. Obviously, you just saw Spectrum. Immunity is a mix of a couple teams. It is members of GGU as well as, I think our second or third place team last season for Valorant with Jambi the Cat, Just Lin, all good FPS players, and Enryu, who is Cly. He's from GGU. He'll be joining this squad. This was the last team to join, literally joined in the 11th hour. So I don't know what kind of team synergy they have. You'll notice that Jambi's ping is 145 milliseconds, which obviously is a detriment to him. But he lives stateside, former Guam resident, not on island anymore, but a fan of all Guam esports. So we're glad to have Jambi, especially he fronts a lot of teams. He's always down to play. This will be a exciting matchup. I think it will be good to see how this hodgepodge of players, Enryu, Molo, Jambi, Jocelyn, and Zajiro, how they play together. Especially when forming the team, like literally at the end of last week. Let me just check with Spectrum what map they would like. Hold on, I'm just waiting to see what map these guys choose, and we'll get straight into the action. As you may know, like there is a ton of things going on right now. While this match gets played, there are 2 other matches being played, and we're just trying to get all of these run with just the 3 people we have going on here. So this is a challenge, and it looks like Spectrum wants split. Okay, defend. All right, so we're all set to go. Just waiting for immunity to confirm. All right, here we go. Straight into the action. So we are seeing Spectrum again, guys. If you're just tuning in, you are watching the Laddie Esports League, the Valorant Summer Series. As we look at team picks right now.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing a much more competitive meta comp when it comes to immunity. We're seeing Gyro play Jet. Justin, I think he only plays Reyna. Jambi kind of mixes between Omen and Cypher a lot, especially in the previous season. And yeah, you're seeing two duelists, two sentinels, and one initiator in the form of Omen, and you're kind of seeing that's basically what you want in a very competitive meta comp. You want to have those two to hold, like if you're attacking, you have Cypher holding your flank and Sage pulling up the front to secure like let's say it's split, right? So an A, Sage would probably wall up screens or wall up heaven and allows Jet and Reyna to push in. Of course, since they're defending, you're going to see Jambi going to be playing B site most likely, with Sage playing mid. Probably going to be immediately walling mid to completely cut off that split. And Gyro, most likely going to be playing A site or probably vents, with Justin playing either B or A screens. Enryu, or rather Cly, not too sure where he's going to be, but in terms of smoking potential, he would want to probably play on A site. I mean, Omen can smoke anywhere, it doesn't matter, right? On the side of Spectrum, you have pretty much kind of the same comp. You have like basically a Sentinel in the form of Breach. Not so much because he is an initiator, which they have two of, and then of course two duelists. So their comp is a little different, but more oriented towards attack because they do have a flash. Rather, at least 4 flashes, or at most 4 flashes.
So we see this opening round, immunity opting to go hard into B, 5B.
Yeah,
Is that
immunity,
typically
immunity
the-
or Spectrum rather.
Oh, I'm sorry, Spectrum
Chase.
going hard.
Yeah, and I
True,
think Spectrum has been kind of just doing this sort of all in break. You got Breach already taking down Jambi with that trade there. But Mr. Molo, Gyro already taking down 2,
Ooh,
and Mr.
Mr. Molo
Molo
getting
completely
played.
sweeping it up.
They were not
Wow.
True. Wow, and Spectrum entered that so quick, but I guess they just didn't check their corners and wasn't prepared for immunity there to just come in even harder.
Yeah, I felt like
For
they
that
didn't
retake.
use a lot of their utility to sort of cut off CT and cut off Heaven, which honestly, Heaven is such a strong place to be for Jet. As soon as you get a shot, you could just immediately dash out to stairs or dash out of mid, get out of the sight of people that are behind pillar, which essentially what Gyro did, just bopped everybody. Beautiful use of that sheriff on round 1. Still using it too.
That's true. You do see oh wait, which one is it? Oh yeah, immunity is really king.
Yeah, Spectrum is moving in, playing a much slower game,
Oh,
trying to secure mid, but
Molo
Darkness
on the
immediately
ice wall.
getting bopped by the classic play of Sage wall mid on top of the wall.
Jumping the cat taking out Soro as well. Jumping the cat getting a double kill onto Trey. And now Spectrum is in shambles. They're both split up as we do see Blade is going around into A side right
Yeah,
now.
but
Might
Justin
be able to
already
get a
hearing
fast
the.
pick.
Try to go for the plant, man. You got to get that money. There it is. Immediately trying to go for the plant. They definitely need the economy. Oh, using all of the smokes.
Last player
Oh
standing.
no.
And the last one left is
There it
Klotzy with that frenzy. Oh no, and Enryu taking her out. Cly taking the last kill and get some money on the board for that spike plant. Especially with Blade with only 850, using 2 of the cloud bursts that he bought, kind of like negating the plant that he just made money off of. But you know, it's kind of like a bonus round now when it comes to buying for Man, I was gonna call him Fob 5 because that was the team you were trying to talk about, Ken. It's actually
Yeah,
Fob
yeah,
5
there you go,
from
Fob
Justin
5.
and Jambi the cat. Because I see as soon as I see Jambi and Justin, I'm like, okay, Fob 5. But yeah, so Team Immunity, doing a really good job with that bonus round now, which is great because if they win the bonus round, it's not gonna look good for Spectrum because if they full bot. I mean,
That
they're
is
supposed
true.
to. They're supposed.
Sejaro's gonna
Gyro is so
Sorrow.
good with
Oh,
that.
what?
Gyro taking out
Sheriff.
Dark needs to.
Oh no.
And what can I say? Just Jet players doing Jet things.
And getting that free gun. Doesn't even want it. It's like, nah, I'm fine with the sheriff.
As we do see
According to
Spectrum
the
pushing up the mid.
Oh.
According
no.
to the chat,
Ooh, Blade taking out
Gyro's
Molo.
only 12 years old.
No.
What?
I refuse to believe that. I think he's at least 14. 10. No,
Oh,
he's probably
10.
5 years old. This guy hasn't even walked yet, and he knows how to headshot people with sheriffs. But Zyro doing a great job keeping A safe. Clodsy taking down Justlin, finally getting a kill on the board.
Sure, it looks like Spectrum is kind of almost evening it out this round as we speak. We do see Spectrum going in. And Zyro just getting taken down by Clodsy.
Ooh, I like it. There's a 2v2 now.
True, Jambi the Cat is playing safe here. Maybe he will be able to get this peek onto Trey.
Oh, no
Oh,
eyes
but-
on Jambi yet.
Oh, they're pushing down.
One enemy
Oh.
remaining.
And
There it is.
Trey
They can get the
takes
free
on-
plant. The only one left is Cly. But he has full health.
True, now it's up to Clyde. What can Clyde do? Can Clyde
Trey
take
has
out
to be
Clodsy
careful.
and Trey?
One Spectre bullet is actually enough to kill him. On body.
One
True, and
Oh,
Clyde taking out
this is
Clodsy.
huge.
It's getting the full health member. That's going to take a lot of work. Oh, the fake plan going out.
Oh,
And then
there
we
it is.
take out
That one
Trey.
bullet.
As we know,
One bullet.
Flesh wound.
Gyro playing from his Samsung Galaxy S8 with a
my
keyboard
Let's
and mouse,
go.
remoted into an Ukudu computer. Nice,
Oh
I
my
love
gosh. Man, he
now
cannot
we're-
be that young.
it. What's
He's got a
Zedrix
must-
took?
He's got a mustache.
Zedrix took.
man.
He has a mustache. Oh, okay, I
Wait,
think
let me check. Let me check.
Zedrix
look
took
at something.
Valorant when he was 16 or like 17. So I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like
Z-
it can be,
Zedrix
it
is
can be
crazy
done.
too. Zedrix is wild.
They all, everyone's nuts in the FPS community, honestly.
Fridge player. Spectrum needs to really adjust. They're just going all in, kind of. I mean, I like them. I like them explosively
Gyro taking
trying
out
to get
Blade.
into sight.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on this guy's wild.
True.
But you're already
Maybe-
seeing this sort of very slow play, and this is kind of the problem that you're gonna see a lot of with newer teams. Like I said before, in like the last couple games, you're staying in main way too long. Like you guys got to take heaven, you got to take something, man. You got to take the
But look at
trades.
this.
And
Oh,
there's
sorry.
Spectrum trade, getting the trade, but Mr. Molo quick to clean it up. And now you only have Clodsy and Darkness basically just trying to stay alive at this point. And,
Oh,
and that's
and
really
no.
that, oh, COD timing there.
it's
Just taking
it's
a
the
Darkness
problem with this is you just gotta at least learn, right? You don't need to play to win for these couple rounds at this point.
Okay.
Play to learn to know where
Ooh.
they're at because you're not getting any information. I don't think they know where everyone is playing on Immunity's side
Oh,
for the past
free
3
up.
games.
True, but great double peek there by Jambi and Molo. Confusing Clodsy there being able to get that final kill. As we go into the next round, we do see that Spectrum does look to full buy.
Yeah,
Are they?
Darkness is probably gonna buy a shotgun or Spectre again, half armor with the Spectre, or yeah, probably a Spectre. But at the same time, like they keep 5 stacking, like, and most likely Trey is gonna get fragged out by Gyro here.
True.
Nice use of the smoke. And look at that again. They're stuck in main, basically in garage, scared to go out. And there's Jambi the Cat taking down Sorrow, but no trade in the process. Darkness not getting any trade. Spectrum getting taken down by Jambi as well. Like they're not ready for the trades when they're trying to peek these corners.
True.
Mr. Molo taking him down.
Trey.
One enemy remaining.
The Gyro taking out Clodsy, but Darkness taking out Jambi. Justin
Oh my
taking out Dark. These two to end the round.
Yeah, I think a lot of immunity is just kind of holding W when they see somebody that they want to shoot. Like this is not really defense more so than it is just playing kind of like a TDM style.
Yeah.
Because they're doing such a great job. As soon as Spectrum gets onto site, they just have like they're immediately like trying to make a kill box out of the site and just destroying anything Spectrum has. But that was sort of a half buy, so now you have full guns, almost full armor on Spectrum's side. Sort of doing a default to try to get information here.
True, we do see them pushing up to mid right now. Mr. Molo peeking out, getting a
Nice
trade
trade.
kill. Oral for Molo. Good trade by them. Double cloudburst going out, going to mid. 3 cloudbursts going down mid.
Yeah, Gyro trying to get out of that situation, going back into vents, going around town. But now this is the beautiful position. This is
Oh.
why this map is called split. As soon as you win mid, you can split between A and B. And this gives free reign. They don't know where you're at. Beautiful dash by Blade.
Oh,
what the
Gyro!
collat by Gyro? This kid is
What?
playing on
One
a
enemy
refrigerator. Insane.
Oh my god, Gyro.
Did he tag him?
He did.
I think he did. And Henry Clyde there picking up the kill, stealing Gyro's thunder.
Who is this guy, dude?
But this
This guy is playing on a Nokia 3310.
This guy's nuts, dude. Just what can you say? Jet diff, honestly.
This guy isn't even born yet, and he's playing. Isn't that insane?
This guy can't be 12, man.
This guy can't be
If this guy
12.
was 12,
No, I think he's
if
like I think he's actually like 15.
if I
He's
was
playing on a
12
TI 84.
if I was 12 and this guy was my
TI-84.
classmate, I would give him my lunch money every day. Because this guy does not look 12. I'd be like, yes, sir, Gyro. Here's my $5.
Wait, he
for
has a
lunch."
mustache? Oh, you saw him, right? During the photo shoot.
I
I'm
have a
assuming.
photo. He doesn't look. I mean,
Oh, what the heck? Bring that. I need to see it now because I'm like, they're 15. I don't know, man.
he looks young, but I don't
Oh,
know. that
nice,
young.
nice Squirrel. But here comes the kill. But oh, wow.
Okay. we
So
missed.
I
now
would say-
Molo,
Oh, what?
Zyro, but
Sorrow!
Gyro.
Oh my God! Beautiful flick gets Gyro getting Sora with that beautiful flick in mid. They need to watch out. They do have mid control again by Spectrum, but man, Gyro, I'm just focusing on this guy and he's not even doing anything right now. I gotta change it up.
True. Now let's look at Justin. He's got mid, and oh, Clyde taking out
Clyde
Trey.
kidnapped someone in the middle.
But Justin has a good position here to maybe get more kills.
Oh.
Oh, Clyde taking out one.
Spike down mid.
Clyde doing a
Pushing
great
out right
job
now.
controlling that mid, but
Justin.
Taking
Justin,
out Justin.
Justin holding W, kind of botting in there in mid. But you know, he's got some information for his team.
But guess
And here
who's
comes-
mid now?
Here comes Gyro!
And Gyro.
Oh, is he getting knocked out? The
Oh, he
Operino!
Let's do the
Switch to
360,
your
360
pistol.
that. I
30
better see a
seconds left.
360 gyro real quick.
Yeah, Blade kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Everyone kind of around him. The spike is right next to him. And unfortunately, Cly taking him
Cly.
down.
Damn, dude. Gyro, though. This kid's insane.
He's wild. This guy is crazy.
On the second half, Gyro's only allowed a sheriff now, dude. We gotta make this a rule.
That's the thing. He
Guys,
bought a
I mean, yeah,
sheriff.
he
he bought
the
a sheriff
and he
round
went
one,
Crazy with it.
and he was doing
True,
mad
true.
work. Look at that, 11. This guy's the new Ava.
Yeah, where did these two dudes come from? They weren't here.
That's crazy. I know this is the best part of the Valorant Summer Series and tournaments in general, is that when you have tournaments entering with new people that you've never seen before, anyone can be a hidden killer.
Yep.
Like this is what Gyro and Ava are. And this guy's only like 2 years old. He doesn't even know how to walk yet. He doesn't even know the concept of words.
I mean, he showed up late to the tournament because the mom had to turn on.
Oh,
the
he showed up late to
computer.
hit
Oh
Trey in
my
the back of the
gosh.
neck.
Yee! This guy's insane. Gyro is an NA Iron player. Whoa.
No.
But Mr. Molo taking out Soro,
Oh, there's
Blade
that
taking out
trade by
Molo.
Blade.
And Justin taking out Dark Nisu as well. It is now a 4v2.
Oh, I
I'm
like-
loving it. I'm loving that immunity has such a strong showing. It's gonna show that like UOG immunity, collab koalas and epic reapers are gonna have such a great competitive. They're gonna have such great competitive matches. It's gonna look so good to see
Wow.
like all these strong players in each team. see how they react and sort of play in sort of a team-based environment where everyone's kind of on the same level. Unfortunately, it's sorry to say that like Spectrum needs to adjust, but it's really sort of this mechanical skill that all of Immunity has over Spectrum. Like you're seeing trades here and there by Team Spectrum, but overall you're getting these unanswered frags by Gyro, by Enryu, by Molo. We're talking about Gyro a lot, but Molo has been taking these really opportunistic frags and just getting away with murder. Literally getting away with murder. Because I see Molo come in, no answer by Spectrum.
True, but we can't also forget about Clyde. Oh, but Gyro there taking no sorrow.
Oh, Gyro.
Oh!
And
Nice
nice by
on
Justin.
What's gonna happen here now as we push in? You do see Justin moving up a little bit more, taking an aggressive approach. Spectrum is rotating towards mid as we speak. It might be able. Mr. Molo is waiting there though. Might be able to catch them on this rotate.
And we didn't even point out the score is actually really bad
And
in Spectrum. But they get mid and they can push into heaven. And now Jambi's gonna be kind of left alone while Clyde goes up the stairs to try to get a kill. Oh my god.
But Clyde gets the double kill.
Clyde with the beautiful flash, getting 2 of Spectrum. Klotzy, the last one alive. Bop.
Oh.
And Gyro just waiting.
Gyro just immediately crosshair, ready for that headshot. And it is 9-0 right now.
Are they just mechanically they're just light
Yeah,
years
they're
ahead,
just
light
like
years
their
ahead.
their skills in terms of FPS are just outshining anything that Spectrum can do. Because really, we haven't even come down to any sort of strategy that Immunity has to adjust to, because they're still playing their game. Like Spectrum has yet to answer. And here comes another headshot.
Oh, Gyro
Here comes a second headshot. Oh, but there it is.
Finally got him.
Taking down the monster that is Gyro. And Attacker Killjoy pushing in, but Jambi the Cat ready. I believe has an opportunity to get to the back site. Both using ult to secure Heaven. And there's the trade from Jambi. Trey getting taken down, but Klotzy cleaning it up. Mr. Molo! There it is, Blade. Great answer. Now they get the spike down. Justlin to going from flank, but already immediately getting notified by Klotzy. Oh, this is huge.
And Darkness.
There we go. This is the adjustment you wanted to see. I mean, they did have to use 2 ults in the process, but you want to see them try to go for Jambi the Cat, because they've yet to have to deal with this guy in sort of a trade situation. And sort of like this explosive offense. They really need to get explosive offense down and go for trades. And they did. They did that in a beautiful way to get that B side down for finally putting themselves on the board.
True. But now we do see the op in both hands of Dark Nisu and Gyro. And if we remember last round, Dark Nisu was pretty deadly with this op. But who will win?
We're going to find out real soon.
That's true. Dark Nisu pushing forward with the aggressive op, getting
There
just
it is, that aggressive op.
What can he do? Can he get this Clyde? Maybe he knows. Oh,
There's
but
a
Clyde
trade?
taking out Dark Nisu.
No
Oh, he
trade
gets
by
the
Sorrow. They're finally Klotzy taking him down. It's a 3v3 situation. Mr. Molo pulling in, and Jambi the Cat as well, all already in heaven. But it looks like Jambi getting the information of mid. They need to already rotate to B. You're already seeing Klotzy move into sewers, and all of Immunity rotating out. But I think this could be a good bait by Spectrum. They're still in mid, and they can choose between A and B.
What will they do? Oh, it looks like Mr. Molo might have rezzed. Oh no, he doesn't go for the res on Clyde. Now he's going for the res on Clyde. It's 4v3 now as Molo does res. Spectrum does look like they're pushing towards heaven to be.
I like Jambi. Just sort of getting you the information. Doesn't need a peek.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
Gyro!
taking down the ulted.
Oh.
Remaining.
Gosh.
Spike down B.
And there's Spectrum Blade, last one alive. Oh, that's BM.
Just get out of here,
Walls him
bro.
off.
Just get out of here.
He's giving Blade the opportunity to save. Like this is your opportunity to save, because you need to save money. Oh, but he gets Gyro! Oh, the cheeky camp there behind the wall.
10 seconds left.
a teen wouldn't make that
True.
mistake. It's
Does
not looking
keep his
good.
op-
10-1 right now.
Keeps his gun. He can buy Darkness or Trey a
Last
gun for the
round
next
before
round,
the switch.
especially since the last round before
Yep,
the
last
switch.
round.
That is true. Let's go into the next round. Hmm.
Yo, you know what we didn't do? We didn't put a bet in the Twitch chat.
Yeah, we'll do it next. We'll
Yeah.
do it next week.
True. I got 6K channel points. I
Oh
got
Oh,
my
for
but
gosh,
every day.
Gyro, I just want to see him take out the whole team with an op.
True. This guy's insane.
Oh,
There's a double kill.
Wow.
Oh,
He has an opportunity to get at least another frag off of Blade here. That Cloudburst is going to go down just about now. There's another one. Yeah, and they have to run. They're going to have to rotate out. They don't want to deal with Gyro. I like them running away from it. Dealing with an op on ramp situation that has the aim and the flick of Gyro, I would just not want to deal with that at all. Look at him. He wants to go entry with the op. It's insane.
do it. What are you doing?
Oh.
Ooh, so you
Oh,
saw her
Toro
taking
getting
out
that
Mr.
Mr. Molo,
Molo.
but Klodzy taking out
Klodzy
mid. This
taking-
is an opportunity.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity to get opt. Oh, but there's Sorrow taking down the beast, getting free reign on B. They just have to take down
One enemy remaining.
And
Fly.
they got the fly.
Justlin.
what's that?
Twitch.tv/Justlin. Can he take it? Subscribe if he does. Follow if he doesn't.
Oh no.
Just going forward.
Justlin,
Doesn't
no!
and didn't
Nice,
check
nice,
his
Corners in the bottom
corner.
of the hell.
Holding that nice corner.
Switching sides.
Ooh, what a great
10-2
round.
is honestly a great score to have right now, considering the skill that immunity has. Like, those were actually very decisive victories on each round. Like, they clearly had a lot of people, or like it was like a 3v1, and the other round was like a 4v1 or 2v1. So it was really good.
Yep. It was a good match.
True. As we go into the next round, we do see Zyro on that sheriff there. Can he do insane things like he did in the first round? Let's just go watch that guy.
I've never seen someone just be so confident in buying a share first round like that. Henry, you taking down Blade in mid though, and look at that. They already found the.
Oh.
Oh, Darkness
God, the
push forward with
flick!
Gyro. Gyro on the flick, dude. It's now a 4v2 as it's Klodzy and Trey. Can they hold out? Looks like they're all rotating towards A, maybe? Never mind, they're full rotating back. Justin is getting caught
Look
by
at Jambi,
that turret.
full lurk into A site. Can
Trey
probably
doesn't
take down Trey here.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
they
but
got
Klodzy
taken out.
gets taken out instead.
Here we go. This is potentially the last round. Oh no, sorry. We got
No,
two
two more.
rounds.
Yeah,
It's
it's
11.
12. Yeah, 12 is the match point.
It's okay, it's okay. I fall for that too. Every time the round ends, you think the point goes up, but it doesn't. It
Yeah,
instantly,
I
like,
was like, oh.
it instantly puts it in as soon as the round ends.
So you're gonna probably see in the next round. I hope that Spectrum is already considering their bind pick. I'm definitely think they're gonna be picking bind. They were doing a really comfortable job against Rush there, and you should already be thinking about the next round at this point. This is kind of like I don't know if a 13-11 victory will happen.
That is true. We do see, though, that immunity is going towards ramps. Can they
Yeah, and
hold
you're
it
already
off?
seeing them moving into long. Not just yet. And this is kind of the problem I mentioned before, but I think it's a little different, mainly because you're not seeing Spectrum confirm B just yet. No, you're seeing them rotate now. Spectrum with Sorrow. No, they're rotating. Are you kidding me?
That's true. It does look like
The
Spectrum might
read.
be able to catch them.
That is such a huge read on this on the sewer move.
Who?
Dude.
Ooh,
On
but
their
Gyro's gonna
gyro.
Trey.
And they're like,
Now
hey, we got
everyone-
eight. Look at them, they're
And now
me.
everyone.
Hey. Now they gotta worry about Gyro.
True, can Gyro catch him? Gyro does get Dark
Wow.
Nisu there. And he's out. He's
30 seconds
just
left.
out.
Gyro, great movement, trying to avoid that. Now he has to worry about Soro. Oh,
Nice
beautiful
shot,
by
nice shot.
Soro.
Ooh, but
Giving a taste
Soro.
of his own medicine.
Soro not the only saying he's not the only one that knows how to use
Oh,
this sheriff.
bad
And Blade taking out
wall.
Zombie. And Reed taking
Molo
out
with the
Blade.
they're giving opportunity
One
for Blade to
enemy
get a
remaining.
shot in, but Molo taking down Soro. Last one left is Klotzy, and this is going to be close to match point.
Target out.
What can Claudsy do here? She's about to get collapsed on by both Enryu. Oh, and Enryu wins just because, you know, Spectre did.
Match point.
Ah, here we
And
go.
now we're on match point.
This, wow.
But like you did mention, Shadow, I do believe that Spectrum just needs to just adapt, take this as a loss, and just go to the next game and say and change up what they did against Rush, where the first game they got hard stomped, but the second game they made it more competitive.
I mean, the good thing is that there's a lot to improve on. You know what I mean? Like it's easy to pinpoint like how to correct some of these mistakes. So that's a great like place to be in. You know, if you want to get better at something.
That is true. And do I hear an Odin just going off? Oh, that is Dark Nisu just.
Yeah,
But
Dark
then
is
it's
kind of
like
memeing
Gyro.
right now. I feel like it's...
The Gyro just taking out Soro there.
Wow.
Trey taking out Enryu. Looks like Spectrum is able to push up a little bit more, but John the Cat taking out Spectrum. Trey taking out Mr. Molo. Justin taking out Trey.
Oh,
and
slipped him in the leg!
Dark Nisu on
Oh,
Jambi.
Darkness! The meme is working!
Can Claudsy and Dark Nisu do it? Can they clutch a third round here?
The dynamic
Jeez.
duo, Justin with only a spec. This would be such an unfortunate turn if Justin can clutch this out. Twitch.tv/Justin. Clutcher kick. Clutcher
Oh.
kick!
Okay. Okay. Oh no.
The Dark Nisu.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
and he gave Dark
he
Nisu
gave-
giving himself away! Wait a minute.
Oh, yo!
Why did you pick that up? Unfortunate by Justin.
Right there.
Of all the guns to pick up, he picked up the Bucky. I
Oh.
definitely think he tried to go for that. But I knew he looked at the Vandal because there was a Vandal there. He pressed he pressed G to drop his gun, picked up a Bucky instead.
Oh man.
Oh no. Ooh.
Unlucky. Or BM. We don't know.
Get out of my way.
As we do see now, there is a change as Team Immunity does start to push B, and everyone's starting to rotate out now. Dark Nisu does concuss mid, towards mid. Throws out a flash. Catches Justin, but Justin catching Dark Nisu.
Oh,
And getting a double
Justin.
kill onto
Oh,
Soro.
Justin's
He's
mad.
trying
Justin
to get
smash
it
right
back.
now.
This is smash indeed. He said that first one was a fluke.
Oh,
Blade
but
taking out
Justin pop.
though.
Wow.
Great
Gyro.
trade though.
One enemy remaining.
And there it is. Can Trey 1v4? Let's see.
I mean, you got it now. Like.
Spike planted.
Picks up
Trey.
the Odin. Oh, unfortunate
Oh,
timing.
No, bad
Attackers
timing.
win.
Well, on to game 2.
Nah, I guess that UOG collab koalas game is still going on or something.
Is it?
I don't see any info that the game has ended. So, no score posted. Well, let me check the scores. That was game 1, right? Yeah.
Yes, that was game 1 of ours. Okay. Will there be a sub in? I wonder if there will be a sub in from Spectrum, because I know Spectrum does have 8 players or 7 to 8 players on their team.
Oh no. Let me see. I really want to get Epic Reaper's game in here, but I don't know if they're still in the game. Well, actually, let me just check my friends list. What am I doing? Oh, 11-11. Okay. Uh, we are gonna just wait for the collab koalas game to finish and jump in with the one of the Epic Reapers games.
Sounds good.
Wait, are these
Wait, but
guys
who's
in another
winning though?
game? Wait, who is this? What game is this? Collab versus UOG 11-12. Hmm. We'll try to jump into the third game of that match.
That's if it's, goes to a third game.
No, yeah. If it doesn't, then we'll go to the next match, which should be Aurora and or I'm sorry, Epic Reapers versus Collab Koalas. So if you're just tuning in, guys, thank you for tuning in. You are watching the Laddie Esports Valorant Summer Series 2021, brought to you by Guam Army National Guard, Guam Windward Memorial, and of course Heavy Hitters. Thank you to our many sponsors for all their support that they provide. We just watched game 1 of Immunity versus Spectrum. And we are going to leave that game as we try to jump in on the final UOG game or the first game of Collab Koalas versus Epic Reapers. Should be happening soon. Just waiting on them. Do a check real quick. Okay, that round finished. What's the score there? Alright, here we go. We're going to get the next game going on. So this one should be a doozy. which side is Team 1 here. Damon, you there? Where did this guy go? Okay, we're about to get this going on. Just waiting for people to return from the bathroom break. You know, this is long, guys. This is a ton of games that are being played. These guys have long days. This stream will end after this particular match. You know, these are only 2 of the 9 games going on today. So these guys have a long day of Valorant to play. But this should be a good match. You know, we saw Spectrum, a new team with very new players, just looking to have fun and enjoy their experience playing the game with other local people. And you know, the first set of matches went okay, and that second set was you know, so far it's a rough one. But you know, we saw them make improvements in their previous matchups. So you know, who knows? In game 2, they might be able to pull it off. But what we got going on here today is Epic Reapers versus the Collab Koalas. Both teams that we know very, very well in our scene. As we take you to... I'm sorry, go ahead, Barry.
Yeah, can I just point out that this is going to be very confusing, mainly because Aurora and Subliminal were part of the Collab Koalas, and they are not, in fact, in the Collab Koalas. And of course, we have on Team Epic Reapers side, we have Aurora, Deru, of course, Whirly, Sweats, which is Ikuyo, and Subliminal playing on the Epic Reapers side, with D's Nubs being their coach. Aurora, very strong player from the Collab Koalas of last season. It's going to be very interesting to have to commentate that. Whirly, unfortunately, his dynamic duo of Turtles is not here, but Whirly, a very strong CSGO veteran, playing, most likely going to be playing Omen in this matchup, but he can play kind of anyone. Subliminal, strong Omen as well. He was playing, I believe, in the Collab Koalas. And Sweat's a newcomer to the Valorant tournament. I believe he didn't play last year, but he's coming in for this one because he is back on island. He was in the States in 2020, but now he's back on Guam. But on actual Collab Koalas side, we have kind of a crazy mishmash of players that aren't even from Collab Koalas of last year. We have Jesus, the arguably one of the best Phoenix mains on Guam. I don't want to say that.
Was he on
But he plays
UOG?
Reina now.
Was he on the UOG
Huh?
team last year?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. Because he lives in Saipan. And with Alec and Jizzes being part of Team Shoot, then the winning team of last year, playing in this collab koalas match, which is, I forgot to mention, Worley was also part of Team Shoot then. So you kind of have like a mixture of all of these really high tier players going into all the other teams, along with Frag Out, which has Redpack and Orly playing in that collab koalas team.
But
and
I like
of course
that.
Tan. Yeah, it's really good. I like seeing all of these high-level players sort of mishmash themselves and just sort of improve as players in general when it comes to this year's tournament series.
Yeah,
But I think we're still waiting on, I believe, the movement. I think, okay, so Collab Koalas is going to be playing on the attacker side, while Epic Reapers is going to be playing
Yeah,
on
this is
the
going to be
defender
very,
side.
very confusing to keep the names straight. Like, but you know, I do like you said, Barry, that a lot of the top names they decided not to stick together. You know, this is like the anti-NBA. Instead of all the good players going to one team, all the good players went to a bunch of different teams, which is kind of cool. But we'll see how that turns out. Let me check if these teams are ready.
Yeah, and Team Collab Koalas coming off of that straight 2-0 victory against UOG Triton Esports, having one of the best players on Guam in UOG Triton Esports, still losing to a very, very competent team in Collab Koalas. And you know, Collab Koalas is strong. They're strong in every game they're playing. I believe they won the League of Legends,
twice,
spring split, right?
Yep.
So
And the
Collab
previous
Koalas
one,
is a
so-
force.
But you know, actually, Zedrix didn't play today for the UOG game. So you know,
Oh, really?
interesting. And I
Maybe
will
that's
clarify
why.
this. Zedrix, you know, Zedrix might be moving, right, or whatever. He's got personal things going on, so he had omitted from the tournament on the last minute. They had me remove him from the UOG roster. But then,
Oh, interesting.
you know, just like while we were streaming one of the games today, they asked to put him into the roster. So, you know, I allowed them to add him back to the roster, but not play the ongoing set, obviously, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, you know, he had to sit that one out. And, you know, the UOG team is new, brand new. 5 guys. They're led by Leverage, right? Leverage is the player/coach. But, you know, they're gonna bounce back for sure. Zedric is a super strong player, and I hope he plays the rest of the games for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of the teams in general, we already have, believe. Oh man, I'm gonna get confused again. Epic Reapers playing again a very how would you say competitive meta, especially with Ascent. Ascent, you kind of need Sova. Sova is a very strong player, especially with the lineups. And on Collab Koala's side, Red Pack. Oh, you see the scores? We don't have any scores just yet because we're gonna wait till next week to get those. But you see there, Aurora and Red Pack on both Epic Reapers and Collab Koala's side. Collab Koala is getting Orly not playing Phoenix. Very interesting, but Jet just as aggressive. Alec, a very aggressive player. All of Collab Koalas except maybe Tan and Red Pack, very aggressive. Orly, aggressive entry fragger. Alec, aggressive lurker. Jesus is just aggressive. It doesn't matter what he's just holding W the whole time. So they're gonna probably hold. They're probably gonna know that for Team Epic Reaper side. They're gonna watch the flanks. They're gonna watch for explosive entry from both Jizzes and Orly, because Jizzes is gonna basically support Orly all the time.
So what do you think about their agent composition, though? Does anything look unique or unorthodox, or?
In terms of the players themselves, I don't see anything that is out of the ordinary. Subliminal usually plays Jet or Omen. Worley plays Omen mostly. I've never seen Darrow yet, unless it's a different name. Aurora usually plays a very supportive role in either Sova. He sometimes even plays Sage. And Sweats has been, I believe, historically been playing Killjoy in ranked when he's trying to practice with these guys. But you're seeing, like I said, a very aggressive lurk by Alec in with a Sheriff, but the rest of his team pushing into A, already on A site. is Jizzes and Orly. Like I said, very aggressive, but oh no, Jizzes getting knocked out by the mollies. Could not move from that spot. Daryl taking out Orly and Red Pack taking down Daryl. Good trade. And now you have this explosive entry. Subliminal getting Red Packed out. They can't even get the bomb down. Tan getting taken down by Orly. Great defense and great rotate. The only one left is Alec with $800 to his name. Gets that bop in the head. Can he get another one? No, Aurora gets him.
Oh, that's a cool effect. I like that gun. What gun is that? That's cool.
I don't know, but man, Aurora, I want it now. Aurora,
I know. What was that?
Hey, show your ghost.
Dude. Seriously, that was cool. Anyway, so first round goes to Epic Reapers.
Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade.
Yes, Epic. I had to think about it because I see Aurora's name. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's collab. No, it's Epic Reapers. Yes. So Team Epic Reapers taking that great game, and you're gonna see more of it. You're gonna see a very explosive. Like they just want to get in now because it's a save round. You're seeing only Alec buy armor mainly because he could afford it because he got that frag. Rest of them going straight classics, and this is what you want to see on a round 2. You don't want to buy anything because you want to ensure that round 3 is gonna have full kit with Vandals, Phantoms, and armor. Just making his way to mid, getting spotted by Whirly. Whirly does not miss. Beautiful with that bulldog.
Ooh.
Securing mid. And Daryl getting taken down by from tree. Or rather, Daryl taking down Alec by tree. And you're seeing a rotate all the way to A long. But they have to wait for Subliminal. Already right-clicking with that bulldog. Very explosive offense. Or rather, explosive damage with a right-click 3 burst.
He's just primed and ready. Like, he's just holding that corner.
And there's the data. Really good lineup by Aurora. Holy crap, he went from the other side of the map there. To get that information for A long. And I like them slowly but surely. Oh no, they're closing in
30
on
seconds left.
the collab koalas.
Oh,
Oh, information gun. Tree is
don't peek.
Tree has somebody.
There it is.
Ooh, Subliminal taking out Orly.
Alec in the chat saying we're at B. Great.
One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left.
Oh, Red Pack getting a gun.
Down A.
He's out of here. He's
Nice.
out of.
Oh.
Oh,
I love it. Red
it.
Pack is so smart. Now he's gonna try to die because he can't die now. He can't die. He has to stop. Don't die.
Oh,
no. Look at Red Pack's money. He has 2150 right now, right? Oh, okay. Never mind. That's only for planting. I forgot this is in CS:GO. Anyway,
Placing sentry.
You know, Red Pack,
Good job.
He is very versatile. He is really good at a bunch of different
Alarm
games.
bot out. Placing swarm grenade.
As are a lot of the guys in this match. You know, Aurora, Subliminal, they are the League of Legends champions. So it's good to see how diverse the players are. You know, just true passionate gamers, overall gamers.
yeah, we essentially had to change the scheduling for a lot of our games because they overlap technically. Like
Yeah.
you wouldn't think League of Legends and Valorant overlaps, but it overlaps.
It does.
Slow default play. Alec trying to get some information in mid. Meanwhile, Jizzes and Tan trying to get some frags, and there it is. Jizzes taking down Sweats. And now you're seeing a rotate from Aurora and Whirly into CT. Nice teleport into sight. Whirly already securing himself in for that defense. I think they have to be very careful. I'm pretty sure Jizzes or Tan heard that teleport, and there you're seeing Jizzes already using the dog for information.
Oh,
I like it, but Alec actually trying to
Alec just
secure.
missing.
Oh, Aurora taking down Jizzes from downtown on CT stairs. And there you're seeing Tan already rotating. Alec having a great opportunity to push out, securing A essentially, and there it is, the plant. Daryl taking down Tan though, so it's a 3v4. Kind of tough. They have to close that door. Alec getting it. 2 smokes on Heaven, giving a lot of potential for retake defense in the way of collab koalas. Nice smoke. Cloudburst prevents the tree push. Oh no, the timing! Alec get stuck between the rock and a hard place. 2v2. Orly taking down Daryl, but there's the trade. Subliminal taking out Alec, and Orly taking down both. Red Pack. Orly with the 3K. That was scrambled eggs, but great job by Orly keeping himself in hell, getting those kills down.
Good round.
Placing sentry.
Yeah, I like the tempo of these this particular set of matches right now. You know, they're all being really cautious, waiting for some kind of information to be delivered to them, or preventing any information from getting out. And once it does, they respond really quickly. And these are all players who've played Valorant together or scrimmed a lot. So
Get out of my way.
Oh yeah, when we first started playing Valorant, like I was part of the shoot then, like well, I was their like I don't want to say their manager, but anyway, like we were just playing and we would constantly be playing custom games with Frag Out, with collab koalas all the time. So they're already getting that entry into B side, but B main kind of this kill box right now. Oh my god, did he Orly dashing straight in to get the door closed onto market, giving free reign onto B. Beautiful. And wow, Aurora already ready for that trick shot to try to kill the planter and doesn't get anything off of it, but Sweat taking down Alec on that lurk. Wait a minute. Daru. A great opportunity for Daru. And there's that retake we're talking about, and the last one left is Tan. Getting taken down. Epic Reapers, man. Really good retake.
Aurora leading the kills right now, 5-1-3.
It's crazy, right? It's round 4, and like the kill spread between Epic Reapers is very, very good.
Yeah.
Like Aurora barely making top frag, but you're seeing an Orly, or rather, collab koala side kind of skewed in the favor of Orly and Red Pack, which is weird. You want your duelist, or I think that's the only duelist, but you want, you know, your supports to be kind of having less frags, but there's no choice, right? Red Pack has to make it, and like they only won once.
Here we go, sending full A.
Yeah, and you really want to see an adjustment. Nobody's shooting that arrow immediately, and that's unfortunate. Subliminal has free reign. Probably going to get a couple frags here with that cheeky peek on the top of the right side of A entrance. Clearing wine is Jesus. But Subliminal possibly going to get this frag here. I think they're waiting for a pick, and here comes Jesus possibly making his way in. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Alec, first contact. Who's going to be first contact? There it is.
Oh.
And there's Subliminal taking 2.
Oh, but
And
Jesus.
Jesus finally getting the trade. Oh,
and
but
getting taken
Daryl
down.
picking up the pieces.
Okay.
Like I said, Sub was going to get a massive amount of kills there. But they did get a gun in Red Pack, getting that Vandal picked up from, I believe, Aurora. And it looks like they're going to probably go for a save here. I mean, Red Pack doesn't really need to do anything. Like, he could actually run in and try to get a frag, try to get some money because he only has the classic.
30 seconds left.
Personally, like,
Launching smoke.
I think any sort of like utility use here is kind of, oh my gosh, Whirly's in the smoke. Anyway, any sort of like utility usage. Oh, Whirly's in the smoke!
Oh, no.
The Stewie 2K! Smoke criminal going through that smoke. They're pushing out, getting both frags in mid. Whirly, brave man. I just saw him going through that smoke, man. I'm like, I know he's gonna do it. Whirly's one of those guys who just doesn't care. Like he sees the odds. He's like, you know what? I feel like I should be okay doing this. Like if I die, no big deal because there's like 3 other people that can pick up the pieces. So he went for that play. Beautiful play by Whirly, pushing through that smoke, getting both kills, securing that they don't have a gun for the next round, and having to ruin their economy. But you're kind of seeing that in collab koalas, their economy is very, very stable. Like even though it's low, everyone's low, and that's great to see.
Oh, Aurora with another pick here.
Aurora taking out Jesus in A or B main. And the thing is, there's no Sage on either team, so like any down is a down. everyone
make
on
his way
collab
through.
koalas. Yeah, trying to make their way through mid. Whirly kind of bad. Oh, Whirly's timing. Whirly's timing. No, Alec getting him out. Can he get Sweats as well? No, Sweats doing a great
Down
job.
mid.
Great job by
Solid.
Sweats taking down Alec, and the last one left is Tan. Tan man.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Big footsteps by Sweats. Big footsteps by Sweats.
30 seconds left.
Oh, the iron feet of Valorant agents, man.
Placing alarm bot.
I mean, it's so quiet that even we are quiet. Just to like.
He needs to run. He needs to make a play
10
now.
seconds left.
He doesn't have enough time now. He has to stay alive.
Yeah, you might as well. I mean, you got 2 kills, or a
Yeah.
kill here, right? Might as well just.
He can still technically plant to just get the money down, but at the same time,
Yeah, that's
it's a huge risk because yeah, they're broke. I'm so glad Tan did save that money. He's gonna be the only one with an AK. I'm sorry, Vandal,
Sure.
unless they do a half buy with armor. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna be going for a save here. Tan having to buy full utility, does not get any money.
So we can see Epic Reapers up 5-1 right now. Still pretty close.
Oh, Subliminal trying to get a little cheeky with that op peek in A long, but that gives them the opportunity for Epic or for collab qualities to basically take A long for free. This is the opportunity for them to bait. Oh, the
this
collab!
double! Oh, Subliminal.
Oh, the collab, man. Collab koalas, more like collat koalas. You guys got bopped in the neck. Tan, last one alive.
The double kill with the op, man. Wow.
Collat koalas, man. Yo.
Oh, don't even peek, Tan. Hide. Don't do it. Don't do
Tan
it.
has like no money too. He has like 900. Oh God.
Oh.
I like it. I like
good
it.
try.
I respect
Okay.
it.
You know, yeah. That's a cool one too. Man.
Subliminal.
Valorant. Why do
Beautiful.
they give such crazy finishing animations? So 6-1 for the Epic Reapers.
Yeah, this is looking a little free right now. I really hope collab koalas can adjust here. Like they are meant to, like they have a really good defensive potential on with their team composition, and they have comfort picks, right? Overall, they just haven't been making any sort of impact onto site. Like I think they only planted like twice. Like they've just been getting shut out. Like the information Aurora's been getting is so crucial in preventing any sort of push. There, he knows that Killjoy and Brimstone are in B main. Where are the rest of them? Probably in mid. And there they are. Darrow taking down Jesus. Oh, some good damage. Good damage by Orly, but doesn't get a kill off of it. Alec trying to get some damage as well, securing at least the front part of mid, but he has to watch out for Whirly. Whirly, infamous smoke criminal. He is so down to push. He's so down to push.
You should run.
Charges.
Nice use of that ult. Wait a minute. Did Whirly? Oh my god, Whirly had a huge opportunity to get multi-kills. Alex second guessing himself. Had to do a double take before getting bopped in the neck by Whirly, but it is a 2v3 in attackers or in defenders' favor. They have to get this plant down right now. Aurora in the opportunity. No pick just yet. But here comes Subliminal from the skies, from the heavens. There you go. There you go. Oh my god, Subliminal.
Wow. 7-1.
From the heavens.
Placing sentry.
And it's so good. Like, you're seeing such great team synergy from... I'm going to
Epic
call him
Reapers,
Collab because I
Epic
see
Reapers.
Aurora.
Yep.
Yeah, from Epic Reapers. Like, Sova pops his recon, people push in. Because like a lot of things in Valorant are not flashes, but are technically flashes. They would be Sova Dart, Cypher camera, and Killjoy drone. People tend to just look at those, and you can just immediately peek because they want to shoot it. They want to get rid of it because that gives a lot more information.
Daru.
And Daru taking down Alec. Alec must be molding right now. I feel bad. But at the same time, this is sort of like you need to sort of change up your strats, right? Like maybe go for a hard execute A, quick execute A. Red pack taking down Whirly on that bad teleport. Could get a free gun here. Up, get some information. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, Sweat!
No.
Crucial
He
drop, but
turned
can taking on Aurora with the trade. 2v1 situation. Subliminal can't.
Oh gosh.
Unfortunate crucial drop by Sweats, and you're already seeing Tan and Orly rotating their way to B, but man, I think Subliminal's gonna be there waiting for them in CT. Oh, wait a minute. Crucial mid control. Crucial mid control. He can cut off. No, the timing.
The timing. It's so crazy.
The
how
timing, dude.
Oh, Valorant timing
no,
is like
Subliminal.
the craziest. No. Oh, and there's a
Subliminal, please. He thinks they're A. He has to turn around 180.
gosh.
Oh, the footsteps.
Oh.
This is so crucial for Subliminal. I mean, like, they have money, right? It's fine. But getting the momentum back into Collab Koala's favor, like the mental stack or like the mental buff
Good try.
is so much more important, right?
Yep.
And they get an op.
Big round. They definitely needed it. So here we are, 7-2. Collab Koalas trying to climb back into this matchup versus Epic Reapers. This is a part of our third match of the second round of matches today. There's one more round of matches for all the teams. So this will be the last stream game, but you know, shout outs to our players because they have a ton of Valorant to play today.
Yeah, definitely. Also, shout outs to our sponsors, Guam Army National Guard, Heavy Hitters, and of course, Guam Windward Memorial, with us since day one.
Yep.
You know? But here comes information. Aurora already getting that. Tan taking down Whirly. Whirly a little aggressive here. But considering that there's their huge lead, I feel like they want to take some risks in order to throw off any sort of momentum that Collab Koalas can make, right? Subliminal already shooting Alex camera, but it's still a 4v5. They can make their way to B. If they can get Aurora down, this will be huge. Oh, that's already huge. And you're seeing Aurora already trying to make his way into B, but this is gonna look tough for him to try to take it alone. But there it is! Can he get another one? No, he can't! Jizz is taking both Sweats and Aurora, but Daryl taking down Alec the Lurk. Now they have 3v2, and they're gonna get the bomb down. Red pack.
Spike planted.
Only with stim beacons. Everyone else does not have any utility. Dry Peak City over here by the likes of Collab Koalas.
Oh no! Oh, good try.
Crucial drop.
Oh, okay. 7-3. Another round, back-to-back rounds for Collab Koalas.
Yeah, and this could be the momentum shift, you know, like they finally got something, and I feel like they just needed to win a couple rounds to finally get their bearings down. We don't know yet. I mean, Epic Reapers can still make adjustments. However, it's really worrisome to see Jizzes get 2K like that and just go hard on the paint. If you get that guy rolling, he is a steamroller. If he's confident, it's like confidence is key, you know, and that's a lot of things. A lot of competitive play comes down to really confidence and being trustworthy of your team, trustworthy of yourself. But you're seeing Subliminal still with
You should run.
still holding that A site, and you're actually hearing the footsteps.
Oh,
there it is. Just is getting the headshot,
Subliminal.
immediately securing A. And there they go. Explosive offense onto site, securing it down, preventing any sort of defense. Daru Oh, getting taken down by Red Pack on long, and Worley having to come in all the way from tree, breaking that door down, but Alec coming in there! Alec getting taken down, and Worley could pick up the op there, but nope, chooses not to. It is a 3v4 situation. Worley! Oh, Tara, he thought the door was closed.
Last player standing.
And Orly going hard on the paint. Aurora, the last one left. 2 players detained! He can get 2! Oh, Jesus, beautiful defense. Wow. Protecting his boy.
7-4.
Last round in the half.
Wow.
This is looking good.
Koalas, yeah, coming back 3 straight rounds right there. After a very tough start, they were down what 7-1.
A very tiff start.
Yeah, yeah, tiff. Speaking of tiff, we
Shouts to
missed
Collab
out Tiff.
Koalas.
Yeah, shout out to Collab Koalas. Where's Tiff Panini?
Yeah, the mascot of all the Valorant teams and all of the League of Legends teams, Tiff Panini.
Need a drop. Thanks.
But more importantly, this collab Koala's momentum could help a lot, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Aurora's still doing the same arrows. Like, there hasn't been sort of an adjustment just yet. They're still playing that default defense, but here comes Worley. Getting that information, knowing Orly's still mid. Oh, but Darrow taking that aggressive... Alec has been always aggressive, and you cannot change him from doing that, right? Like, it just happens. But now it's a 4v5. They lost one of their sentinels for retake defense or for information gathering with that camera. And now they have to worry about a judge in tree, you know?
Yep.
I've got your trail.
Or now a phantom in tree. Oh, great. I love Sky's ult. It's not necessarily a really good ult when it comes to, like, any sort of, like, damage or anything like that. It's purely for information gathering.
Out of my way.
Oh.
It does such a good job. And there's that explosive offense into sight from tree. They have to watch out for heaven. Everyone in heaven right now. Oh, and this is tough, right? Like, Sweats is the only one who's trying to go through tree right now. Having to watch out for any potential flank. The bomb hasn't gone down yet. Giving more time for Sweats to possibly go for a flank here. But like 3 people in hell. Jizz is staying in wine. Or entrance of A long rather.
There they are.
Nice.
Oh, nice dink. Oh, Worley with the wall bang.
Scout destroyed.
Oh god, reload.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
wait a minute. 1v2. This is huge. Red Pack. Is this Red Pog's time to shine? Red Pog.
Oh.
Red Pog.
Oh.
Oh, but Aurora.
Oh, no.
Fake. No fake.
Yo.
Beautiful by Aurora, taking down Red
Oh
Pack as
my
well.
gosh. What a play. What a
Switching
play by
sides.
Aurora. Clutch. They needed it. They needed to stop that momentum there. It would have been 7-5, but it's 8-4 there. Good half. Huge play right there. Wow.
Great
that was,
play by Aurora. I
dude.
genuinely thought Red Pack was going to take that by how much he was baiting Aurora's shots, waiting for him to get down to like maybe 5 shots and then try to go for a reload. Oh my gosh.
Well played. There was so much going on that round.
And I love it, man. Like, the higher level you get, the more fast-paced it gets, especially on retake defense, where just everything is happening and you just got to be really aware.
So now we'll
Like,
get
I
to
thought they were
see-
going to lose it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Time to hunt.
But critical win by Epic Reapers.
Yeah, yes. So now we're
After
gonna
we-
get to see them on
On
attacking
attack.
side.
Oh, but Sweats. Oh my God, Aurora taking down Tan with that arrow sniping.
Turret down.
And look at that 4v5 retake situation for Collab Koalas, having to deal with Aurora just bopping Orly on that lurk. But there's Jizzes trying to takes down Darrow, gets boat control, but he needs to watch out. Aurora still in A main. Worley taking down Alec in market. Woo, Aurora!
Wow.
Dang. Aurora's actually top frag right now. That's
he's
great. That's
killing it.
great.
Yep. Both OG Collab Koalas members, carrying some weight.
Yeah, man. I mean, we were talking about the Shoot Then boys being really strong, but man, I don't know. The collab Koala boy is pulling some mad weight right now. Aurora's shoulders must be aching so much,
Well,
carrying his team on his back.
The Epic Reapers.
Epic
Yeah,
Reapers.
but X collab Koala. Like, it's so confusing. Guys, don't ever do this again.
Yeah, can you
Yeah,
like,
just like-
why would you still maintain the Collab Koalas team when nobody from Collab Koalas is in it? Like what? Subliminal getting
Subliminal
tan,
pick
going
there.
pushing into sight. I don't. Ooh, nice market push, getting some good damage. Is Alec?
Oh, nice.
But just before the
Subliminal.
door closes, the curtains call for Alec, and the smoke criminal.
Oh.
Wait a minute, Orly?
Just-
Orly? Orly?
Oh,
Got it.
what?
Subliminal
No.
getting taken down by Orly. And this is a 2v1v3
Aurora with the pick
situation.
there.
Can Red Pack make any critical kills here?
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow,
Aurora.
on point today. He is just killing it. 18 and 6 and 4 right now. Let me pull up
Epic
the
Reapers,
Aurora
man,
graphic.
they're doing good. Like they were. It's funny because I believe Epic Reapers is also part of the Apex tournament as well that we had last month.
Yep.
So, and they did pretty well, but like their Valorant team instead is doing amazing versus Collab Koalas.
And we do have more Apex Legends action coming up in the coming months, right, Shado?
Oh yeah, in October, I believe we're having another Apex Legends tournament series, and it's going to be crossplay.
Yep.
Cross-play
this is exciting.
Apex.
Very exciting.
But going back into the Valorant match, we're getting a more of a mid B offense right now by Team Epic Reapers. They might be getting sight is if they can frag Red Pack. I love Alec. You can tell that there's a problem that they need to deal with because Alec is playing defense now. He's not playing aggressive lurk. He's staying on site on B. But Jizz is getting taken down in A means that they have to worry about the possible rotate. But you're seeing all of Epic Reapers capturing mid, like basically the entrance of mid into market. And once you have that, you basically cut the map in half. You can get tree, you can force market push, and there's a lot of like different areas that they can deal with. You can see right now on the top of the map, Collab Koalas is struggling to figure out where everyone is and dying in the process, you know? Like Orly got caught off guard because 3 people were in mid and now they have A. And that's really the strength of a lot of maps that have this split. Split does this, Ascent does this, even Haven does this. If you can secure mid, you have such a huge amount of control on the map.
Placing swamp grenade.
Sweats setting up the post plant defense on.
Alec didn't have a gun in hand.
Oh, he was on his knife. Unfortunate. But yeah, the post plant defense has been set up by Sweats, and now it's only a 2v5. This is looking kind of. Oh, okay. Getting a kill off of Daru there on the Lark. I think Tan and Red Pack are going to focus on exits right now. But you see already Sweats is all the way in A long right now. And I think there's a possibility that Red Pack can do some damage here on exit. No, he didn't believe. And
Yeah,
we're really taking down Red Pack.
Wow. So it's 11-4. The Collab Koalas, they need to do something now. They only have 2 rounds. They won't be able to work out a save round in the future, so they're going to have to pull out the stops now.
Well, the problem is Collab Koalas don't got money.
Yep.
So they have to save for
the final?
overtime.
Turn out.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the thing is with overtime, if you guys don't already know, overtime requires 2 consecutive wins over the other team in order to actually win the match. So that's going to be tough,
Very,
you know?
very tough. Oh, I love this wall bang right there. Nice.
Oh, and Worley
Worley
taking
getting
down
the
Jizzes
drop.
with that aggressive defense on A long. But the lurk has been completed. A site could be clear, but it looks like they're going through mid again. Epic Reapers securing that mid site, confusing all of Collab Koalas. Which side are they going to go to? And you're going to catch Nat with their pants down. Oh, doesn't get any kills there. Subliminal taking some damage, but getting the
One
kill.
enemy remaining.
And the last one left is Alec. Can Alec make the comeback with the Sheriff and the Dream? No, he cannot. Match point.
Wow.
Epic Reapers.
Match point.
Wow. But you know what? This is only game 1 of a best of 3 series, so Collab Koalas, this can still be a competitive match. They just got to be more committed to whatever the strategies are going to be moving forward. In
Absolutely. And I remember saying earlier about how comp was okay, and I feel like now looking at the score, it definitely wasn't. I think they could have definitely done something different in terms of the composition for attack in the beginning half, because the beginning half is so important, right?
Sure,
That's where you can get your lead and maintain your momentum, and that's what Epic Reapers has done. And now you have this huge deficit of 12-4 in Epic Reapers' favor, and now you have to worry about match point constantly and playing for overtime because of it.
Yeah.
Shadows traveling.
Yeah, Alec is playing very, very passive defense. Everyone playing very passive defense right now. On the side of
Nice
but
pick.
caught off guard is just by Ikuyo. Sweats taking down one of the aggressive fraggers in Collab Koalas' team. Nice. Tan taking down Daru, completely shutting out that B push. But now you're seeing all of Epic Reapers making their way into mid. This has been their go-to. They
30
as soon as they can, they rotate into mid instead of rotating into A. You know, they're cutting off the map. They're cutting the map in half. They kill one, but Red Pack, beautiful. I love that trade from Aurora. And that's kind of the sign of like a really competent team is when you're trying to go for peaks,
Oh, no.
you immediately have somebody backing you up.
Oh,
Ikuyo
okay,
taking
that
down
was
10
pretty-
with the
That was pretty.
Placing swamp
Wow.
grenade.
Huh.
Alec, the last one left, the last Mohican in this team again in round 1 versus Team Epic Reapers. Can Collab Koalas clutch it out
Oh, do
to
they
try to
not
make
know
it to
these?
round 1?
Okay, no.
Oh no, wait a minute. Aurora has ult. This is gonna be tough. He has to. Alec can't do anything. This is like tough because as soon as he taps the bomb,
Wow.
he can't do he can't do anything. Look, the
Oh.
ult's gonna come out too.
Nice.
Oh no, he
What
can't
a
do anything. That's
play.
unfortunate.
What a play. Nice bait. You know, guys, these guys are going to finish game 2 and the potential game 3 off of stream. On behalf of Shado and myself, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in and watching these games. It went a lot longer than I thought. We're going to have to figure out how we can adjust the schedule so that we don't have a delay in game in the second phase of matches. But we'll get it fixed. Check us out not next weekend, but the following, which will be August 7th, 2 p.m. to catch round 2 of the Valorant Summer Series. Of course, thank you to our sponsors, Heavy Hitters, Guam Army National Guard, and the Guam Windward Memorial. Shado, any final words?
No, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend and stay safe.
All right, and on that note, we'll see you guys next time.